Welcome to episode number 98 of the 5 Letters podcast. You got myself, Yells, you got Cam, you got Bez, you got man like Alfie as well alongside in the building. Let's get into it. The 5 Letters podcast. Yes, episode number 98. We're here. Bez, Cam, talk to me. How are you doing? How's life? How's things?
Yeah, man, life is good. Life is good, you know what I mean?
2 off 100. It's crazy.
2 off 100 is insane. I can't
It
lie.
is. I was thinking that as
can't
well.
lie. It's actually insane to think about.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been a long time, but almost there. We're almost there. I don't literally no words. I'll have to come up with some words for the 100th episode. So I've got 2 episodes to think about it. But literally no words that we're about to hit that milestone, that threshold. But yeah, how's life other than that?
Cam, you go first. I feel like we're kind of going to go into a bit of detail on ours. So
True. I've just been chilling, really.
When are you not?
When am I not? I don't know. When I'm active, I guess. It's rarely ever. But yeah, no, I've not really done much. I think about it. Not really. Yeah, I've literally done nothing in the past 2 weeks. Just been, going work, getting more accustomed to the new house and car and all that and things.
New life.
Yeah, new life. It's just been a simpler time, no stress.
It's been a simpler time.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, in terms of certain things, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like my journey to work, I don't have to get on the bus or the train. That's nice.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, I don't really see anyone. I live with someone else, but I rarely see them. So it's just me in the house doing what I'm doing. I have to think about anything else.
You got to think about bills, mate.
But that's a once a month thing, and that's already happened. So until next time, I'm good.
Oh my god. Fair enough.
But yeah, not much else. You lot have been doing stuff. What you been doing?
It's been quite busy. So obviously, just after the last podcast, went to a bottomless brunch, my first one ever. On Saturday.
Did you get tipsy?
It was weird. Like I feel like I got tipsy.
Yeah.
But I didn't know I got tipsy until we left the place.
Yeah, that's very bottomless brunch, to be fair.
Yeah,
that's very
so
bottomless
weird,
brunch.
because I went to the Alchemist in Covent Garden sort of way, Soho.
Yeah.
So like went in, and where they give you the section is quite like to the back.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously you just don't know what it's like outside. So for me, drinking at that time, it's pretty like 9 o'clock in my head. And you leave and it's just bright. It's bright. Like you walk in the middle of like London, just bare busy.
Everyone's sober.
People just walk around doing everything. You're just there like, oh my god.
Pinging,
Yeah. It's so weird.
What time was it? What time was it from and until?
It was from 1 till. It was meant to be from 1 till 3.
Yeah.
Or I think 1:30 till 3, but they were a bit long for us. So I think we started close to 2, and then left there about 3:30 sort of time, 4 o'clock around then. And it's just it was hot this time as well. So like you walk out just bright, sunny, and like
I think you're at the holiday, man.
Literally, you walk out, you're just like, oh my god. And like obviously because I'm the one who lives in London, and I work in London and stuff. So they expect me to be the one guiding them around, and I'm like, I have no idea where I'm going. Like, I have an idea, but I'm like, oh yeah, we can just walk in and I'll find my way. We'll find it, sort of thing. So it was fun though. It was good. I'll do another one.
Yeah, bottomless brunch is good fun, man. It's good fun. Like,
yeah.
Was it one of them ones where were they going around and topping up your drinks, or did you have to order?
No, you had to order. So that was the problem. So technically, it wasn't bottomless, because there was 3 drinks, like number 3 drinks, and then if you wanted to do more, you can make it bottomless. But I think just the speed that they were actually bringing the drinks,
right?
It wasn't going to be bottomless sort of thing.
Right, yeah.
I think it was because the guy just had a bad morning, because like he was saying that the table before him were just there, like every single time he'd walk past, they'd grab him, ordering loads of drinks sort of thing, which is what
you would want for bottomless.
What you'd expect,
Yeah.
Like, I'm paying for bottomless, so I'm getting bottomless sort of thing. So it wasn't technically bottomless. It was like cocktails and stuff.
I feel like any place that does it like that is trying to hustle you.
Yeah.
Because when you do bottomless, for bottomless drinks, you just kind of assume that they're just going to be going around topping you up.
Yeah.
'Cause every bottomless brunch I've been to, whether it's prosecco, cocktails, whatever, you basically order like one thing, and then you just basically they just come round.
Yeah.
Like if it's prosecco, they just come around with a bottle and just like if they see it gets half done, come around top of you. I've had it like
That's
I've had
mad.
places where literally you take a sip and the guy just comes
Oh
and just
my God.
puts that
Thank you,
sip back
Linus.
into the thing, and that's exactly what you
That's
want.
actually bottomless.
That's
Yeah.
actually bottom like it's literally
My
in
drink
the
doesn't
name.
finish,
Your
yeah.
drink does not end. Like you like you and
H-I-M type vibes.
sorry.
That's a Lily and H-I-M type vibes.
Oh yeah, literally. Thank you, Linus, or whatever his name was. But literally, that's exactly what it should be. Is that you have the waiters who are doing the food,
Yeah.
and you should have like one or two people who are just in the dining room, just
filling it.
topping up people.
Yeah.
and that's what they should just be doing for the entire time. It's just
Yeah.
like walking around, topping up glasses, and that should be it.
Yeah, I definitely think they were like, this was one where they're trying to hustle because it's like, because it's proper cocktail. So, and obviously, you know, what Alchemist is, it's like they give you the
Yeah.
dry ice cocktails and all that.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like they actually make it bring out to you bubbling that they can't
Yeah.
just do the little pouring
Which is true.
thing.
Which
But
is true, yeah.
I feel like that would mess me up even more because I was quite tipsy anyway. So imagine like, not being able to have that period of finishing my drink, sit for a minute, like have a little chat, and then
But let's like you're not meant to know how much you've drunk.
yeah,
That's what it's meant to be. You're meant to be like,
You're
well,
like counting the first few drinks. After that, you're just
you can't even
stop
count.
counting.
Yeah, you can never count the first few drinks. It's like I had one glass. It just took me 90 minutes to drink it, and they kept topping it up. But I just had one glass. It's one glass of rum punch or one glass of prosecco.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I get it. They do like proper cocktails. Like
yeah,
because like the last bottomless brunch I went to, they were doing rum punch, but they just had just jugs of rum punch. So it wasn't like any fancy.
Yeah.
They just had jugs of rum punch, and they were just walking around
You
pouring
just
it.
have that pre-made or like making it.
Yeah.
And just putting it all together.
in
and
the,
then,
in the jug, and then they topped up the whole dining room from the same like jug.
That's sensible. That makes sense.
that makes sense. Yeah, and that feels actually bottomless. Like yeah, crazy. But yeah, it was a vibe there. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Then on Sunday, we went to my brother's house for a barbecue. It was summer that time.
Yeah,
summer.
2 weeks
It was,
ago.
like, it was our week of summer.
Yeah. And then on the Tuesday, me and Yels went out to Portugal. A little trip out to Portugal.
Yeah, flew
Flew out, went to Afro Nation for the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which was we'll get into that a bit more probably in a minute. But good vibes, good time. And then went cinema twice this week.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll get into that a bit more when later on. One film was terrible, one film was good.
Okay.
That's me though for 2 weeks.
Just want to mention quickly, I forgot completely that it was obviously your birthday. I came to your yard to eat food. Have a good afternoon and that. Like what, 2 weeks ago? No,
Whose
1 week
birthday?
ago.
Whose birthday was that?
Yours, yes.
It's an audio format. You can't
I know.
just your birthday. I was gonna deny it. Oh, Bez, was your birthday already?
Again,
Damn.
31 now, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I was gonna mention it, but yeah.
I know, but I wanted to get ahead of you because it looks bad, isn't it? Completely forget.
Well, it already looks bad now. So my 2 weeks, obviously, like Cam just said, on the Monday was my birthday. But yeah, let me go through. So since the last episode, I went out for a birthday dinner. I think it was like 11 or 12 courses at Gautier Soho.
We mentioned it before last year, didn't we, as well?
Yeah, we would have done. Because you lot came with me.
And you went there again?
Yeah, went there again with my girlfriend. And yeah, it was cute. It was definitely cute. I would say I've been there that was my third time going there. And I would say it was probably my least favorite of the 3 times. But it was still cute. It was still good.
Did they do the steak again?
No. She was kind of looking, like my girlfriend was kind of looking, like, she was like, oh, I wanted to try that. I was like, but nah.
It's literally the only reason I would ever go back.
To do the 3D steak again?
Yeah, just
Really?
to dissect
3D
it.
food.
Not even to eat it, just to dissect it again. Just want to take it apart.
I think you didn't even eat it the first time, did you?
No, he didn't. He took like
But I'm
maybe
never
one
gonna
bite.
have real steak in front of me, so and I don't want to have real steak in front of me.
No?
I'm like more accepting of having that in front of me and I taking it apart because it's meant to be like real flesh, isn't it? So it's just interesting to see how it breaks down like that. And it's not like obviously I've had fish before, and so I
Yeah.
know how that works. But I want to see how other things look when you kill them and cook them.
Oh, damn. But yeah, like, so, I mean, it was all just normal vegetables and stuff. Although, like, similarly, they did, like kind of vegan interpretations of like kind of fancy French like meat dishes.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it was all like vegetables and stuff, like fennel and all of them kind of thing there. But it was a good nice night, and we were meant to go to a bar afterwards, Mr. Fogg's Apothecary, which is like a really nice bar. But I forgot my hat, so couldn't go. So we had a table booked, and it's like a really fancy bar. So if you have a table booked for a certain time, you probably need to arrive there 10 minutes early. And we were running late already, and I forgot my hat at the restaurant, and we got in the Uber. We drove maybe 5 minutes up the road, and I was like, my hat. So then we had to go back to get it. But by the time we were going to go back to the restaurant and get my hat, go to the bar, we were going to be late. And they had called us like a couple times already, like, yo, are you guys coming? So we were like, let's just call and cancel because we are way too late now. So yeah, that was that. Then yes, like you mentioned, Cam, then the Sunday, I had my family round. And my girlfriend around, and my family met my girlfriend met my family for a meal, which was also quite cute. Good vibes, good food. Yeah. Only just finished eating the food because I put a bunch of it in the freezer, and only just finished it yesterday, I think. So crazy. Then yeah, Monday was my birthday, chill day. Didn't do much. Went Watford with Bez to get some last minute bits for Portugal. And then yeah, just hung out in the flat more or less. And then, yeah, Tuesday, off to Afro Nation, which we'll deep dive into in a minute. And tomorrow we're going to Big Smoke Festival as well. Also, important to note.
Big Smoke,
because that's why we're recording early. But yeah, Portugal. Bez, talk to me. What's your review?
My review.
What's your review of Portugal in general, or like the trip as a whole?
Yeah.
We barely did anything outside Afro Nation, but still. And then of Afro Nation itself.
All right, so Portugal I like Portugal as a place. It's always a good time. I feel like whenever I've been there. Mm-hmm. Where we went, I feel like Feragudo. Mm-hmm. I feel like there's not that much there. Nah. So I wouldn't recommend going unless there's something going on, like again, like Afro Nation or something. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was a very nice place. Obviously, the way we stayed was quite nice as well. The hotel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Nice hotel. Yeah, it was nice. Like all round nice trip. Yeah. And then Afro Nation was sick. I was a bit worried with it.
I was concerned, but yeah.
Yeah, like the lineup and stuff. It was very like, not sure about this.
Yeah, I mean, and not to say that the lineup was bad, but like in terms of just who we listen to.
Yeah, who we listen to. Yeah, like for I'm sure for others who actually listen to like those kind of musics, it was great. But then I feel like the one person we were kind of like both like, we want to see J Hus.
Yeah, dropped
out the day before we went.
Yeah.
So we were like, yeah. Oh no, we were out there, weren't we, when we saw it?
We were already out there.
Yeah, we were out there when we saw it. So we was there like, upset. But yeah, it was actually very sick, and I feel like that's one thing about festivals is where you just can go and just explore something you wouldn't listen to normally. Yeah. Like we've spoken about Love Box 2 years ago. We saw Lizzo and was just like, damn, this woman's sick.
Yeah, sick. Yeah,
and then I feel like it was the same because obviously before this I was like, I'm a piano. I'm not a huge fan. I can't get behind it sort of thing. There's an odd song here and there which I could like, but then after I was like, nah, you know what? I was enjoying it.
Yeah. He was enjoying it. Man was going hard. Like I was just looking at this guy. I was like, damn, bro, go off! Like literally, he was hitting the skanks. He was going crazy.
And then obviously I was telling about Gom, which I heard, and I was thinking that this is sick. Then I was like, this is I'm a piano. It's Gom. I was like, yeah, nah, this is hard. This is hard.
you know Gom, innit? A bit. No.
We'll
have to show you some.
It's hard.
Yeah.
And then, it was overall it was very good. I'd recommend to anyone listening that it's definitely worth going to, especially if there's like someone very good on the headline or on the lineup. Yeah, because just as a general vibe festival, it's a very nice vibe. Yeah. Very good vibe. Everyone was great vibes. Like,
we only saw one bad
scuffle.
Vibe. Yeah, a little bit of handbags.
And it wasn't even that deep. It was literally like these group of girls at the bar were like just started kind of, don't even know what happened. Then one threw a drink. Then one was like, you can't throw a drink at me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you. And then the other one was like taking the hair back while walking away.
Pretty much.
So she was. So yeah. So
you say taping the hair back.
It's like
pulling
tying her hair back,
like-
like she was about to fight, but she was walking.
but she was walking away.
Yeah.
So it wasn't. Yeah, nothing really happened from that. That was all we saw.
Yeah.
What about you, Yaz? What's your review?
No, pretty much the same. Like, yeah, the area wasn't that interesting. But to be fair, I don't feel like I had much capacity to even want to do that much anyway.
True.
But yeah, the area wasn't massively like that interesting. Although one of the quietest beaches I've ever been to in my life.
And the beach was nice.
And it was nice.
Very, very nice.
And there was like 3 people. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but it was a very, very nice beach.
I wonder if they're like in, I don't know, I guess it's summer. I wonder if it's summer they have like people out there like
maybe
jet
in like
ski
August.
and,
like,
yeah,
kind of
maybe
vibes, yeah.
because like it was such a nice beach. It can't just be that quiet. And like it's like they cleaned it as well because the sand was all smooth
Pristine.
and yeah, it was so nice.
But yeah, pretty much the same vibe as what you were saying. Like, yeah, the area was cool, but quite quiet. And then yeah, the festival itself, I was so concerned because I don't like. I say to people all the time, I'm like, Afrobeats is not one of my like genres that I enjoy. It's not really a genre that I actually listen to more than so. Like the only times I really listen to it is when I'm out and I'm kind of forced to listen to it. It's very rarely that I'll put on like, oh yeah, let me listen to Afrobeats more so. And you'd be surprised because I went to a Thames concert the other day as well.
Yeah.
But although I put her album on willingly and she smoked it, so maybe I need to do it more often. But yeah, I was looking at the lineup. Obviously, Ashake headlining, Rema headlining. I'm looking at that and I'm like, oh man, like this is concerning. Like, but both of them were enjoyable to be fair. Like in terms of headliners, Nicki Minaj, disappointing.
She didn't do Bigfoot, that's why, isn't it?
This little begging whore talking about Megan's Law for a free beat you can hit. Nah, terrible. Like the best part of her set cam was literally when she got into like her starships were meant to fly. That was the best.
Not a good sign.
That was the best part of her set. Like,
Yeah, the first part of her set was so bad. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So she was late.
Yeah.
Like a good 40 minutes, maybe half an hour, 40 minutes late. So it
How
was
did she have time to do
but
anything?
the only headliner that was on time was Ashake.
yeah.
Like
Just
Rema
push
was
the whole
late as
schedule
well.
back then if she's late like that.
They were
She's
last
the
people.
headliner, isn't it? Last people.
And it's meant to close
Oh.
at 2, but that's to give people time to leave, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she finished at she was meant to be like 10:30 or 10.
So she was 10:30. Ashake was 11:15.
Yeah.
So Ashake was 11:15, and when we got to the stage, it was 11:15, and he was finishing a song already. Like
Yeah,
Ashake
he
was
prompt, yeah.
he was prompt. Nicki Minaj was meant to be 10:30. We were like, oh, good, it's so much earlier. And she's been in the game so long. She's probably going to do like a long set and da da da.
Yeah.
She didn't hit the stage until after midnight, I think.
Oh my lord.
Nah, it was like 11 something.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she was only like 40 minutes late.
Okay.
And she was meant to be at 10:30.
Okay. I
It
feel
wasn't
like it was like,
I don't think it was that late.
nah.
Well, if you saw a Shake or whatever,
Yeah. Different days.
Different
Oh,
days, yeah.
different
Sorry,
Tuesday was a Shake.
Yeah, we should be
Okay.
speaking more
Yeah.
clearly. So Tuesday, Ashake was the headliner for the first night, Tuesday. In fact, let's just go through this on what we did.
Yeah.
So Tuesday, we
So Tuesday we got there. And
We
we
did
had to go and get our
Tuesday we got there. We had to go get our wristband. Sorry, yeah, you keep going.
we had to go get our wristbands from the venue, and obviously we thought we'd just scope out the area and stuff. So we got a cab there, and then just went had to queue up for ages to get our wristbands, then top up because basically Afro Nation, the most annoying thing ever, they're cashless completely.
Cashless, yeah.
So you can't use card either. You have to top up your wristband and then that's how you pay for stuff.
They
That
give you
sounds
a QR code
Yeah.
on your wristband and the
RFID
chip.
So so you use that to pay. So you have to top up that, and it was just long. So we went and got food, and then went home.
Yeah.
And then the Wednesday we went, and that's where. So we went and got food and that in the morning. Then we got cab there, didn't we?
We got on the Wednesday. No,
we got
we
the boat.
didn't.
We got the boat.
We got the boat. So on the Wednesday, we tried to book a cab from our hotel room, and it wasn't happening. So I was like, okay, let's just go to the hotel lobby, because I was like, I'm sure there's going to be other people going there as well. Like maybe we could split a cab. Maybe the desk will know a different way to but get a cab other than Bolt and Uber and all this sort of stuff. We're like, so we went into the hotel lobby. Surprisingly, it was actually quite quiet. But then we were just sat there. We were just waiting.
Still trying to book a cab.
And then a group of girls come in and they're like talking. And then this white guy comes in and he's like to us, "Are you guys going Afro Nation?" And we're like, "Yeah." He's like, "You trying to book a cab?" We were like, "Yeah." He's like, "There's a boat." And we were like, "A boat?" Because the whole time when we were looking at the map, so basically where we were staying was on the other side of the water.
Yeah.
So you see I don't know what the official term is, but obviously you see when a landmass is kind of surrounding the water on all sides. So we're at the very end near the beach, and Afro Nation is on the beach on the other side.
Yeah.
So realistically, I was saying to Bez, I was like, "That's a swim." It's literally like a swim as well.
Yeah, we looked on the map. It was like 200 meters. That's what it was.
That's an easy swim as well.
But the bridge to cross the water was like further up. So you have to go up, cross the bridge, and then back down.
Yeah.
So it was a 13-minute drive to have to go up to the bridge and around in that.
Yeah. And then walking it was like an hour. So we were like, we have to get we have to do that. But he was like, there's a boat that crosses over. And we were like, oh, that would be sick. That would take about 5 minutes, which it did in the end.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I know it is. I'll take you. So then he ended up taking us and the group of girls down. But we had already waited around 45 minutes at this point for
yeah, because we were gonna get there early to see I need to
see this how this guy's name is spelled because neither of you can pronounce it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna show you.
Because I think he was meant to be on at it started late, so the festival started at 4 till 2. That was the time. So yeah, he was going to be on at
2 p.m.
4 p.m. to 2 a.m.
2 a.m. That's what I was saying.
So and he was meant to be on I think it was that
wasn't this day.
Oh, was it not?
No. So we wanted to get there for the composers. That's what.
The composers, that was it. And they were on 5:10 or something, weren't they?
5:45.
5:45. And then so we went to get it for them, and then so we'd been waiting for ages. We booked the cab by 5:30.
Oh my lord!
So this is me showing Cam Odu Modu Blah Block.
Is that last bit? Is just it's all consonants.
But yeah, we wanted to get there for the composers, but because we were messing around with the thing, we heard the composers as we were walking up to the festival, but we didn't properly see them.
Yeah, because by the time we got the boat, it was 6 o'clock,
mm-hmm.
and then we got there by 1:15 or 10 past, because the boat. That's how quick the boat was, and it literally took us about a 2-minute walk from the venue, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got the boat there, but the boat was cash only on the way back. So we were like, we'll just do the walk, or we'll try and get an Uber or something to get back home and see how that is. And then so we got there, and then we didn't see the composers finished by the time.
They finished by the time we'd gotten in. The composers finished. So we just went. Obviously, we went and got drinks. Walked around. Took stock of the place. What's what, who's who.
It was pretty quick getting in because obviously we had our wristbands and that before.
Mm-hmm.
We was in the queue with some girl telling us, "You're gonna get kicked out. You're not VIP.
Oh my god,
you're not VIP."
Because was she drunk?
No, she was just being a jobs work.
Yeah, literally.
That's so annoying. At least be drunk, man.
She was saying we were in the wrong queue because basically, there's a queue to get in, and then there's a queue to be searched.
Okay.
So there was a queue for VIP customers, a queue for the Golden Circle, and a queue for the regular general admission, right?
Yeah.
To go in. So we went into that, and then once you're past that bit, it kind of continues on to where you get searched, but there's a gap. So when we got to the gap, we looked over to where the VIP and the Golden Circle ones were, and they were all obviously going straight ahead.
Yeah.
And we were like, those ones into the security are way quieter. So we were like, instead of going straight, let's just go over to one of those.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, yeah, you're not VIP. They're going to kick you out of the queue, blah, blah, blah. You should go back. But
your ticket's already been searched, no? Or whatever.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We were like, our tickets already been scanned. This is not like it's going into the VIP area. This is going into the festival.
Yeah.
The VIP area is actually miles away once you get into the festival. So we were like, all they're doing here is searching us. Why would they tell us to go anywhere?
Yeah.
So it was like, fine. And we were just like, yeah, we'll see what happens. And she was like, well, if I was you,
And she was telling all her friends and that, she's like, these aren't VIP. These aren't gonna get.
I think she was just trying to flex on people or something. I don't know.
That sounds so annoying.
It was so yeah. It was like, well, we're here. Like the people behind us, we're like three people from the front now or something.
Yeah.
Like if we don't get in, then we're gonna get turned back. Then we will get turned back. But we're not gonna turn back now without checking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And yeah, it wasn't a case where it said VIP or anything as you get past that first gap bit. It was just gap, then the whole fence was open.
Yeah.
So you can walk. So we could have walked this the golden circle and got through sort of thing because it didn't go anywhere other than to the same point.
So yeah, we got in. So we kind of drank our drink, stood around, watched Ruga and BNXN, I don't know how that's pronounced, on the main stage, just vibing. Then we walked around a little bit some more. Then we had the bad girl Tyler.
Okay.
Tyler.
She was on an 8, wasn't she?
She was on an 8 exactly. And she performed. So apparently, did you hear? She's been having some issues with her back. She's had to cancel like a bunch of shows.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I saw people saying like, that's why her like performances recently have been a little bit like low energy or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I remember you even saying like, you thought she was gonna do more.
Yeah.
I thought she did fine, but I guess I see what
she was saying. Like her dancers were doing a lot, but I feel like she wasn't dancing that much because I feel like she's kind of a dancer, sort of like. So yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, she's apparently been having issues with her back. And now she's had to take time off to go physio and like rehab. Like she's like, I've been trying to work through it, but I need to just rehab it at this point. But no, I enjoyed her performance a lot. I think the stage wasn't loud enough. That was my main criticism of the performance. Nothing about her.
Yeah,
it just wasn't. I would have preferred it to be louder.
For sure, she was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the stage that stage had problems.
Yeah, water went off as well.
Yeah.
Can you blow my mind crazy?
And jump. So Skilly Bang and
that song went off as well. Good stuff. Then we went to the Piano People stage, checked in with Tyler ICU and Tumelo Zar. Literally, like I swear to God, like the last half hour of that set was just Nike, or however that song is pronounced, but literally just Nika, literally like, and like just like because do you know what it is? I feel like there's the original version, then there's I think a remix version, and I just feel like he played both of them. And just kept like looping it and like going back to the hotkeywing it back to the start and all of that sort of stuff, and like, but it was going off. Like when I tell you the crowd were not bored of it. Like everyone was just like, that was definitely the most played song of the entire festival. Yeah. So like because he played it, apparently the composers played it before we got there.
The people after them, because I feel like when we just got there, we heard it as well. Because you were like, "That's your song."
Yeah,
I was saying like, that's the song I want to hear. Like that's my tune.
He was saying it's the only piano tune that he liked going into the festival. Now he's got a few more. Okay. So yeah, that was sick. Like it was going off. And then we went after that. Yeah, we hung around the Piano People stage for a bit, and after that we went and saw Ashake, who, like we said, he was already on stage when we got to it.
Yeah.
At 11:30, and yeah, he got right to it. So like the tunes that I know of him anyway, he got right into those. He did the piano tune that he has, and then maybe 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, he did Wave, the new one with Central C, and Central C came out.
Yeah,
which was hype. It was hype. It was sick. Like, cause I didn't expect it.
No, I wasn't expecting it. I was saying it as a joke probably, and then I was like, but I didn't expect it. And then it was sick. And he done when because I don't know if have you heard the song Cam with him and Ashake.
I don't think so. But
Okay.
I don't know.
But he's got a bar in it where basically he says that he's going to take a girl on vacation. They're not going to go to Afro Nation.
Yeah.
And then so when he did that bar, everyone in the crowd was going, "Oh, we're not going to go Afro Nation."
Yeah.
And he
switched it. Yeah.
Yeah. He even stopped and like kind of dropped it in the same way. Yeah. So it was sick.
He was like, "We are going to Afro Nation."
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. But yeah, it was hype, and then Ashake was picking him up on stage and all sorts.
Picking him up.
Yeah.
Ashake had a flamethrower.
He had a flamethrower as well. Yeah, it was sick. It was sick. Cam, I'm telling you, you might have enjoyed it, especially because it wasn't like for most of it wasn't that busy. Like for most of it, the busiest part, and we're going to get to it. I think the busiest part was probably before Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
And then that didn't last very long. Because I'm telling Nicki Minaj, I'm sorry to any barbs out there. I'm sorry to Nicki personally. It just wasn't a good performance. People just started leaving.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was day one. We walked back though. We did the hour walk. We left Ashaka early because we were like, we're probably not gonna be able to get a taxi if we wait till the end.
Yeah.
And then we were like, so we're probably gonna have to walk. Either try and book a taxi, or we're gonna have to walk.
So
and especially because even when we booked the taxi back from when we had the food the day before, that was a hassle.
Yeah.
So we tried to book one, it wasn't really working. So we were like, let's walk away from the site and try and book it. And the whole time we were still trying to book. And then we were about halfway, and we were like, well, we're halfway now.
Yeah.
Might as well
walk for a half hour. Might as well just make the last bit.
And it was fully like a Harold and Kumar movie, like the walk. No, because Cam, imagine
so much was happening.
Imagine. Right. So we stopped. This was still in the first part of our walk. We stopped to try and book a Uber or something, and then this guy is like getting on his motorbike. We just see him. He's just there. We're booking an Uber. We see him. He's getting his helmet out. He's putting his helmet on, strapping his face in, all of this stuff, putting his gloves on, like just slowly taking his time. Takes off the kickstand of the motorbike, tries to swing his leg over, and then just collapses. Oh, oof. Sorry, we got Portugal versus France on in here. The it's quarterfinals.
Yeah, quarters. No, around quarters.
Quarters of the Euros. And yeah, Portugal just applying pressure. But yeah, literally, like he literally looked like the way he was like getting himself ready. He looked like he was a professional, like he'd been riding for 45 years. Like he knows his bike inside out, whatever. And literally, like as soon as he got on, just collapsed.
Legit like a comedy. Like, you lot, it's like the camera's on you lot, and he's in the background. Yeah, and you just see him slowly getting ready, and he just falls over.
Literally. So we go over to like help out and like help pick him up, whatever. Bez almost grabs the acceleration. I'm like, whoa. Because you know on motorbikes how like the handle is the acceleration. Yeah. So we're trying to pick up the bike. And bikes are quite heavy. Yeah. Like they're heavier than you think they are. And Bez is like, obviously trying to grab something to grip properly. And I just see him reaching for the hand, like and I'm like, because obviously I've ridden a bike before, and I'm like, I was like, no, like you're grabbing the acceleration. Like it might not be in gear, but we don't want to risk it. Like because you're gonna make this.
I mean, had he even turned it? Would he have turned it on?
It was on.
Oh, okay.
It was on. But it might not have been in gear. It might have been in neutral for all we know. But I mean,
you'd hope it was in neutral before he even got on the bike.
True. But I'm like, all I could see was us like trying to get up and just like flying out. And then at that point, he's gonna want to cuss us out. Even though we tried to help him initially. He's like, now my back's in the wall. And Bed's probably in the wall with him. Just So anyway, we help him. He thanks us a lot, and then he goes on his way. And then we're walking, and we're following my maps. But obviously, we're in a foreign country, like we don't necessarily know where we're going. And we're walking along the seaside. And my maps is kind of saying we need to be walking on the main road, which was like there was like obviously when you're at seaside, there's like a big gap between the sea and the main road. Penalty. No, I'm joking. So there's like, we're walking along the seaside, just la-di-da, chatting it up, whatever, having a good time. Then I noticed that there's stuff coming in between the road and where we are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, to Bez, we're meant to be over here because we need to go over the bridge. And I'm noticing that the road is starting to go uphill towards where the bridge is. And we're kind of just going along as if we're going to go underneath the bridge. So I'm like, okay, we need to go over there, but we could probably keep walking up. There's probably like maybe there's some stairs further up, or like we could probably like go through something or whatever. So anyway, I see these barriers, and I'm looking at the barriers, and I'm like, I feel like we can just hop over these barriers and go up there. And then we're walking, and I'm like, yeah, I think this is a good idea. I think we should do this. And then we take like maybe 3 or 4 more steps. And
after going over the barrier? Or
we don't go over the barrier.
Okay.
We take maybe 3 or 4 more steps, and we see like a fighter jet, and we see like a truck. And Bez is like, I think this is like an army property. We're like,
Definitely should go over these barriers.
we definitely should not be jumping over these barriers. So
You're like, we should infiltrate this army base.
we definitely shouldn't go over these barriers. Like, I was like, yeah, we should be spinning stuff. So then we keep walking, and then we see literal soldiers walking around with guns.
Yeah.
Like in
The
their
base.
holsters in the base. And I was like, well, it's good. Yeah, it's a good thing.
Good thing you did it.
Yeah,
Because
it would have been bad.
especially because we don't speak Portuguese, because they would have been shouting that. I was like, "Hola, get the pasa," like whatever. Like even though that's Spanish.
No.
No.
I would have been like, Bez. He's been doing Portuguese on Duolingo.
Fala inglés.
But yeah, that could have been tragic.
It's so bad.
So then we end up walking back and then up across the bridge. The
rickety
bridge. Rickety as hell. So the bridge is right next to this road. I feel like you're not adequately protected from the road.
Yeah.
The road is like a fast road, probably like a 50.
Yeah.
Something like that. And you're on this bridge, and it's just like one of them, you know, them ones that have like the metal like panels, and they're not tightly secured.
Yeah.
So every time you step, it's like clang and shaking and stuff. And it's long. I took a video, I'll show you afterwards. It was long, Cam. And I was just like, this is concerning. And the water's looking dark because it's, 1 a.m. at this point or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh!
So
What a
close.
What a save. Portugal goalkeeper's not letting them lose this. So yeah, the bridge is...
deflected.
Was defender.
What a tackle.
Oh, well done. What
That
a
could have
block.
been terrible as well. That could have
He could have
made
yeah.
it worse.
Ooh.
I think that would have been a goal if he didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because I think the keeper's hands were too high.
Keeper wasn't wide enough for it.
But yeah, we're walking across this rickety ass bridge. Both of us panicking. Bez is scared of heights. I'm not scared of heights, but
Don't feel comfortable.
That bridge was just
because it's not about the heights of that. It's not about the height at that point. It's about
falling.
It's just like, I think being scared of heights is like, for me, is when you're like in something that feels safe, but you're still concerned because you're high up. For me, I was concerned rationally because we're high up, because the bridge is rickety as hell. I feel like it's gonna break and we're gonna fall. So, but we made it across and we're walking, and I can't remember what we were talking about.
So even before that, there was this guy like randomly just lying on the floor, and we're just like, "What's going on here? Do we have to like help this dude?" But he was just
he was just it looked like he was passed out, but we were like, yeah, I don't have the capacity.
And then we were talking about, for some reason we're talking about JoJo's.
And
then we're talking about there's how the new season coming out, Still Ball Run, and I was like, they in that season I think they're like riding on horses or something.
Mm-hmm. And immediately there's a donkey to our right.
You lot.
So we were like, wait, is that a horse? Because obviously it's dark. And we were a little bit drunk as well. It's dark. We're like, so lip cam. I swear to God, Bez is like, they're riding on horses in that one. I'm like, they're riding on horses, and like I'm turning to look at him, and there's like there's a tree, and underneath the tree is a horse. I'm like, wait, there's that's a horse right there. It turned out to be a donkey when we looked at it properly, but still, and donkey was just chilling, wasn't moving, wasn't sleeping, was literally just stood under this tree, just looking at us. We were looking at it, and we were like, is this meant to be here?
Bro.
When I tell you, next to it is a 50-mile-per-hour road. It's not a farm, not like, and on the other side is buildings. 50-mile-per-hour road, buildings. Why has this donkey just stood here, like underneath this tree like this? We don't know, but it was there, and it was hilarious. So yeah, that was like I say, wild walk home. Very entertaining.
Yeah.
You should have come, Cam. It would have been a blast. Let's speed run through these next days though, because we've been talking about this for a minute. So that was the first day. Next day, we knew more about what we were doing. We knew we were going to get the boat. We knew we needed the cash to get the boat on the way back.
Yeah.
Bez wanted to see Darkoo, who was on at 6:15. So we went pretty much about the same time. And yeah, we wanted to see Odu Modu Black. We wanted to see Flavor as well, because apparently he's got some bangers that
man.
Bez grew up on.
Shower, banger,
Like,
banger.
proper like old school kind of music. His set was actually quite
His
fun.
set was
actually.
good, yeah.
So we pretty much spent our entire day at the main stage.
Yeah.
We saw a bit of Darkoo, saw Undo Black. We saw Flavor. He was there in his shiny shirt, like dancing. He was doing a lot.
Shiny suit, yeah. I think
The whole thing was shiny. Yeah. His bit was kind of vibes. Allez was there. He didn't terrorize anyone this time. And then like I say, Nicki Minaj. So let's talk about this. So Nicki Minaj was meant to be on at 11:15. We get to the stage at 11:15. Bare people dressed in pink.
Yeah, the whole festival, people wearing pink, like, for Nicki. We got cups with Nicki's face on them.
Yeah. Like, it's fully the anticipation. You can feel it. Oh my God, Camavinga. This is why he plays left back. Yeah, so many barbs in the place. The piano stage got shut off. So that night before with Ashake, he was performing, the piano stage was still going.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj, the piano stage was done. It was like, everyone go to the main stage. Queen Nicki is here, right? Kind of vibes. So anyway, we're there. Nothing. Silence. Nothing. Zilch. Nada. So eventually, a DJ comes out now. Maybe.
This is a while after as well, like good half an hour plus.
DJ comes out. And he starts like warming up the crowd, playing some Afro beats, but also playing some rap music as well.
Yeah.
Play like
Bodak Yellow.
Yeah, I was gonna say play Bodak Yellow because someone posted a video. They were like in the front because obviously big Nicki fan, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they were in the front and they're like, "How is this DJ gonna disrespect Nicki like this by playing Cardi?" And embarrassing, yeah. And it went low key like people on Twitter were talking about stuff.
Should have been on time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like it was like, yeah.
Well, it was her DJ though,
yeah,
wasn't it?
and he was like, "Y'all ready?" Because he was like, "Y'all ready for the Queen?" Like, I mean, he could have not been her DJ. To be fair, he could have just been.
True. He could have been, yeah.
But anyway, he plays. He eventually stops, and then we're all like, "Okay, cool, it's happening," and it still takes maybe another 15 minutes. Before she actually comes out.
Yeah.
Then her show was basically split into two parts.
Before you get the amount of people that had actually left by this point was
Yeah,
so many.
yeah.
Like, there was one guy who was on his way out when she was literally like her entrance theme started playing and like, he's like, "I'm done with this." We're like,
She's coming on right now. He's like, "I don't give a fuck."
Fuck Nicki Minaj. Walked off.
That's so real, man.
Because he's like, "No, I've been waiting like 2 hours." Like, "No, I'm done." It's like, damn. Like, yeah. So anyway, her entrance plays, and then literally by the time she was on, people had already left for sure.
Yeah.
Her she played, and she comes in, and she's doing like songs from her new album, doing like Ganja Burn and all of them kind of tune there.
Never heard it.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Still haven't
heard it. And like Nicki Hendrix and them kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, fair enough.
And she was not given any energy, like
no
she
energy
was
whatsoever.
She was just there, like, I'm getting paid for this. I'm just gonna show up.
Yeah.
Sort of
Her
thing.
dancers were going crazy, but
Yeah.
she wasn't giving energy. She was giving costume changes, but she wasn't giving energy.
Yeah.
Then like so the first half was like songs from her new album. Did she do Everybody in the first half or did she do it in the second?
That was second half.
She did. That was like her last song.
Yeah,
innit?
that was the last song.
Okay, so fair. She saved. That's a big song. She saved that till last. Then she goes away. The DJ comes back, and he starts playing like some of her old school stuff. So he plays like Moments for Life. He plays like
My anaconda don't.
like he just plays some of her greatest hits. And then he plays Your Love, which I wanted to hear. And then you just hear Nicki Minaj over the mic. "Yo, DJ, if you don't stop playing my music, like, or if you don't stop playing all my songs, like, I'm going to do whatever. And like, so he stops. And then she comes back out maybe like 5 minutes later or something. And she gets into some of her older stuff. And when I say her older stuff, I mean Starships.
Yeah.
And the night is still young. And so way, and I hate that. I hate those songs with a passion. But I was like, I'm here. We gotta go. We just gotta go for it. Like, yeah. So literally jumping up and down, like whatever. She was giving way more energy at this point as well. Like she even said before she got into those songs, she even was like, Afro Nation, I don't know if you guys are gonna like these songs. I'm gonna give you 2 seconds and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And she did it, and people were like, "Fuck it, we ball."
We're here.
Like, yeah, exactly.
We're here.
So like, because I was saying to Bez, I was like, I don't think she's gonna perform there because it's not the crowd, and I still stand by that. But I think most people had the same kind of feeling that I did.
Yeah.
Of literally just like, this hasn't been good. At this point, we just gotta make it good. If she's gonna play this, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we could have just been like, no, we don't want to hear this, and the show just would have continued being boring. So it was like, nah, let's just. These are good. These tunes got some energy to them.
And they're ones we know that we can actually
sing along,
get it cracking. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just go for it. So yeah, we did, and yeah, a lot of people were jumping up and down, and it was fun for sure. And then she did, everybody to close off, which Bez was very happy about.
It was sick, and she got people on stage like, this is a dance. Like, do you know the dance?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, he knows the dance. The little Uzi dance, that one. So yeah, some people days doing it. So I'll give you lots of money if you lot can do it, and all this kind of stuff. So
people were like, one girl whined on her.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, and then but the thing that was weird for me was that she was doing a lot of talking, a lot of yapping.
Yeah.
Like she was like, but it was like weird. It was like she was dazed a little bit as well. She's like, Portugal. I'm so glad you're here with me tonight. tonight. Shout out, Elliot. Them inside jokes. Like, nah, but literally that kind of vibe.
It was literally. I think she took a bump, like in the middle. Yeah, with that second, between this first and second set when she went off stage. She went took a line and then came back out. Because the way she was, like, when she was talking, she was off, like, and she looked off as well. Like her face just looked off. But then
she looked like she weren't all there. For sure.
But then she had the energy as well. So I'm like, she definitely did something.
She did something to get the energy back.
Exactly.
But yeah, she's like had a Congo flag on stage as well.
Yeah.
Shout out Davido on his white marriage.
Yeah.
Which was odd.
Very random, yeah.
I was like, fair enough.
I think the crowd were even like, what? Did
But
Davido get married?
I think she's got a song with him, that's why. Like, so she was I think she did it. She introed into... No, she done a remix of his song.
Yeah.
So she was introing into that, but she was like, she was literally like,
okay.
does that, like, you're on stage performing in front of thousands of people, and you're going, does anyone know if Davido got married?
Davido.
Yeah, literally. And it's like, well, firstly, his name's pronounced Davido, and secondly, who are you asking?
Just like, the crowd. What you want, bro?
What are we meant to do, though?
Yeah.
It's like she's just like kind of talking to like one person, like, did you know if Davido got married? Like she wasn't even like saying like, yo, crowd, Davido's got married. Like, and did you know?
Literally. But yeah, so it was. I mean, it was fun. Like, my thing was, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't what I would have expected from like someone who's been in the game as long as she has, and someone whose music I like as much as I do Nicki Minaj's older stuff, to be fair. But like, I was, when we were like pre-drinking and stuff, I was playing Bez like a bunch of the stuff that like I used to like listening to, and I was like, yeah, man, if it's this Nicki Minaj, it'd be crazy. But unfortunately, long time ago.
Women's Revenge bring out Eminem.
Yeah, I played that. Like, I am not Jasmine. I am like, yes, man. Biggie Piggy. Like, I played all of them kind of stuff. But it was decent anyway. But then this time we got the boat back. We just walked straight back to the boat. We stayed until the end. Walked straight back.
You didn't want to explore. You didn't want to go back on the same route and get some good vibes, get some good jokes.
Nah, it was already later, and that walk was legitimately like an hour.
It was like an hour walk.
So
maybe longer even, because obviously getting from the festival to the end of the festival was like a probably 15-minute walk from that.
Yeah.
And then from there to the rest an hour plus. So it's like an hour 20 maybe.
Yeah, and to be fair, we're walkers, and the first night we did it, no one was like, oh, my legs, my feet, nothing like that. Yeah. But like, if we were doing that every time, like when we came back to England, we would have shouted.
It might have got there.
Especially because we were at a festival all day on our feet, dancing, like running around, doing all that stuff. On sand as well. Sand's unstable. So
we're walking out of the festival, just probably like clumping through the sand. Like, my legs are hurting now. I can feel them.
For sure. So then, yeah, we got the boat back, and the boat back was, so much quicker. And then, much shorter walk after you get back from the boat.
Very, very steep hill.
Oh,
but
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was way quicker. So much easier. And then, the boat was quiet as well. Like, it wasn't... Like, there was one point where I think we were the only one on the boat. We had to wait for more people to come before they took off, because it was just... That's how quiet it was, which was so much better than having to wait for an Uber.
That's what I was going to say. Was it just one boat? Or was it
There was
multiple
two of
boats?
them.
Like two. And just doing rounds.
And I think in the night they just went when they were full. So like during the earlier point, I think they kind of timed it a little bit.
Yeah.
But like at the night, it was like we'll just wait until we're full and then we'll go.
Yeah.
So anyway, wait, hold on a second. When was Uncle Waffles? Wasn't she that day?
Was she not day 3? Because she was there when we spent most of the time at the Piano People stage.
Oh, shame. She was day 3.
Was she there?
No, I feel like she couldn't have been day 3. She might have been day 1. Because I feel like day 3, I feel like she headlined the piano stage, right?
She did. She was day 1.
She was day 1. I forgot to say. Oh, yeah. Because she was after, Tyler ICU. Well, not directly, but she came later after Tyler ICU. Because we went. I forgot about that. Yeah, we saw her, and then when she finished, we went to a shake, and that's why he was already on stage before we got there.
Yeah.
She was sick. She had like a whole production. So she for whatever reason, her set was like high school themed. Okay. So they had like desks on the stage, and everyone was dressed in like shirts and ties. Yeah. And stuff. And she was as well. And like she'd come out and dance and whatever. Do you know Uncle Waffles?
I don't know the name. I don't know.
Do you know how she got like kind of popular?
No.
She went viral on Twitter for being peng. Basically. So like there was just a video of her DJing. And it wasn't like she didn't drop a tune, she didn't do a sick mix. Like the tune was rolling. Yeah. She was queuing up the next tune or whatever, but she stopped and was just doing a little dance behind the decks. And like, it was a good song, to be fair, that she was dancing to. I don't think it was her song, but it was a good song she was dancing to. Crowd was buzzing, obviously, as well. Yeah. The song was it. But everyone was like, oh my God, this DJ so pretty. And it literally went viral, like just off the strength of that post. And then, she went crazy after that. So I guess for her performances, she knows that she needs to come and do some dancing and stuff. So she was fully like, and obviously piano tunes are all like 7 minutes long as well. Yeah. So like, so she would come out, dance with her dancers, like, and do a dance on the tables and all of that. So it was a very good performance, and like the music was banging. The music was banging as well. Piano.
Piano.
Piano. Yeah, it was hard.
Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Is that the crowd?
Yeah, the little okay.
Yeah, there was a few of them. There's a few of them chants. I don't know all of them, but a few of them chants. Piano. So then finally, we'll get into the very last bit. Right, last day. So the last day, we were both basically like, there's no one we really want to see until Rema.
It was just NSG.
Oh, yeah, it was NSG. So NSG was at 6:45. And then we didn't, on the main stage, there's no one else we cared about until Rema at midnight.
Okay.
It was late. Midnight start time.
Yeah, later start time. So we basically said, we'll go see NSG. Then we've been at the piano stage. We were at the piano stage on the first day, but we didn't spend that much time there. So we said we're going to spend the entirety of Friday at the piano stage until Rema. We'll go NSG, then piano stage for the day, and then Rema.
Yeah.
So that's basically what we did. Same thing again. Got the boat there. Got there in time for NSG. They came out. They did. They didn't do options, which I was surprised.
No, they didn't, did they?
No, they didn't do options. They did OT bop.
Yeah.
They did their new one with J5. They did. They did. I mean, they did most of their kind of big tunes.
Yeah, like Lupita. They did like that. Yeah, but they didn't do. I was surprised as well. I thought they'd do options, but they didn't.
They know it's bad. That's why.
Oh my days. Fair enough. But like for us, they were like the J Hart kind of replacement, but nowhere near like the same level.
Nah.
But it was a good kind of performance, but it was quiet again still. Hold on. Oh, man.
Bro, he literally did nothing.
There's so many challenges going in here.
Bro, the Portuguese player ran into him.
But yeah, the main stage, the entire festival though, I have to say, the main stage was quiet.
He put his hand out.
The main stage was quiet and the piano stage was booming. booming. The piano stage was lovely.
The whole 3 days, the main stage was so quiet. Like you'll be at the main stage right under the speaker, and you can still hear the piano stage.
Oh,
yeah,
it just didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
they set up the wrong sound system at the
for sure.
piano
Yeah,
stage.
but I'm like, but you can't have the piano stage be quiet though. Like I feel like when you have like people performing and stuff, like I feel like you can get away with that being quiet more so than when people are DJing. Like if you're DJing and it's quiet, it's just, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Can't, like you need it to be loud so you can dance, you can like feel the music and whatnot. But when people are like on stage dancing around, whatever, I feel like you can more so than when it's DJ. But both should be loud, really.
Yeah.
But anyway, NSG were cool. Then yeah, we literally just camped out at the piano stage, heard MNK quite a bit, heard a bit of Afro House as well, heard some Gom. So who did we see? Yeah, we saw, I think after NSG, we saw Vigro Deep.
Vigro Deep.
Do you know what the thing is, right? I knew about this guy from before, and then I've always called him Virgo Deep.
I thought it was Virgo Deep.
It's Vigro Deep.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Vigro, not VRGO. But I've always read it VIRGO.
Yeah.
Like so, like when the
It's like Vigo.
so
Is it
yeah, it's
VIGO?
Vigro.
Oh, Vigro. Okay.
So when the host or the MC or whatever kept saying, when I say Vigro, you say deep or whatever. Vigro
Yeah.
deep. I was like, why are they saying Vigro? Then I read it on like, because they had like the big screen on the back, and I was like, actually no shit, that does say Vigro. I proper thought his name was Virgo Deep, like for the longest time.
I thought it was Virgo Deep as well.
Sexier.
Which is a little bit
It's them
small.
ones where you just see the first letter and the last letter. Your brain just makes
I know that word.
Yeah, exactly. It's like French Connection, like a French Connection.
Yeah.
FCK.
Yeah, you just look at it, it's like, oh damn. And it's like, oh no. Yeah. So yeah, Vigro Deep was cool. Cameron Mafella, we kind of missed because we went and got food. DMB Gogo was the one that played some Grom, I think it was, isn't it?
Yeah.
So played Afrobeats, played Amapiano as well, but some Grom, and Bez was like, I like this Grom.
I was there, I was like, this is sick.
Grom is
then
hard.
Y'all was telling me
You would
it's,
like
it's
it,
called
Cam,
Grom.
sorry.
I was like,
I mean, I'm excited to hear it.
He would like it as well, Cam, for sure.
nothing's better than Shalabam though, but you know.
That's the new one,
That's
yeah?
the new tune. That's the new tune.
It's taken over Nike.
It's close. It's close. I think Shalabam might be taking it.
Shadowbomb's hard. Also.
Is that Gom or Amapiano?
That's
Amapiano.
Amapiano. It's the one that we were playing earlier with
The shoulders.
Oh, okay.
the full like shimmy. Yeah, and a young Stunner came on, more Amapiano, but he also played like some Afro House as well, which is I enjoyed that bit. I was like,
sick.
this was
I enjoyed this.
it was like, it's so needed because it's like we've been at the piano stage all day.
Yeah.
And as much as like piano's sick, like the little bit, the sprinkling of the Gom and then the sprinkling of Afro House, which is perfect just to break it up just a little bit, just give you a little bit of something different. So yeah, his set was really, really good. I really enjoyed his set.
I feel like he played a bit of Gom as well because I remember asking you, I'm like, is this Gom again? You're like,
Yeah.
It's hard.
And then Major League DJs came on and they had like a live drummer as well playing like to their tunes. And they were playing just straight piano. And they had like a live drummer and they were just there. They had like bare dancers on stage and stuff. And it was quite epic. It was a very epic way to close off like the piano stage for the entire festival.
We went to the main stage for like 5 minutes at one point, and Diamond Platinums was on for literally like 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
They came on, did one song, then went on something.
Probably, yeah. That was funny actually. And then after Major League DJs, like it was getting to about midnight. So he went to see Rema and he didn't turn up till like 1:30.
Oh Lord.
And then Keir had the audacity to come out and say I was getting laid. It's like, what do you mean you were getting laid, my guy?
That's bad behaviour, man.
I swear, I'm lying, Bez. I swear that's more or less what you said.
That's what he said. He said he touched down and then he had to get some gal. That's what he said.
What the hell?
He wasn't 1:30 though. It was like
exaggerating.
1:45.
Yeah.
But it was very late.
It was long.
And he was saying he was getting gal.
Gotta rush the stage at that point, man.
And it was getting nippy as well because the Friday the weather wasn't good. The Wednesday and the Thursday the weather was nice.
Yeah.
The Friday the weather was, in fact, when we got in it was spitting a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it was grey skies pretty much the entire time. So by midnight, chapping, bruv.
Yeah.
Chapping. Well, I felt chapping. Bez was like,
I
it
was
okay.
alright. Yeah,
I was chapping, and then I'm just standing around. There's no music anymore. We're just waiting for this guy.
Which is, they should at least have a DJ when these lot aren't coming out yet. They
Mhm.
need to have a DJ, because same thing, Nikki, just dead side. Everyone just standing around, just waiting. The
Yeah.
other stage is closed. Just here, just like,
Just
what we
waiting.
doing? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, you should have some, like, or even just put just whack Spotify on.
Yeah.
Like, just have something going, just so people don't.
We
like,
literally, there was another bar, like, it was
it's the Golden
Sky
Circle,
bar.
yeah.
The Golden Circle bar. So they had their own like VIP or Golden Circle bar thing called the Sky Bar, Sky Top or something,
Mhm.
and we could hear the music from there. That was literally all we had, and it wasn't like loud,
Just
loud.
faint music.
faint music.
They were
in the
playing your Get It Sexy tune. They weren't playing the IVD. Well, I assume it wasn't the IVD version.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
Get It Sexy.
Oh,
Get
I see.
Sexy.
I mean, I said both versions were bad.
But yeah, anyway, waiting for Rema. So like his whole thing, we definitely should have rushed him because he was proper like, oh, girls, like turn to the guy next to you, give him some nyash. It's the last night, like give him some nyash. You ain't got, there's no more time. give some nyash. He's like, hands up who hasn't been laid yet this weekend or whatever. And then he went from that to, yeah, when I touched down I had to get laid before I come here. And then we're like, this is why you're late, bro.
Yeah.
So we should have rushed him. What do you mean? You're gonna call out everyone who ain't got none yet, and then you're gonna rub it in their face like, yeah, nah, I was doing my thing. But no, he was a very energetic performer for sure.
And I feel like he, because the crowd had all kind of frozen out because he was taking so long, and he was there like, why is this crowd so dead? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, trying to bring it back.
Trying to bring up the crowd. Like, he did well. I enjoyed his set a lot.
Yeah, I did too. I was definitely cold. Like I couldn't quite get back into the dancing of it all. Because by that point my bones were stiff. And it was like, it was the last night on the last out of 3 days. Like a lot of walking, a lot of dancing. But I was a bit stiff, but he definitely did his thing. He did chat a lot.
Yeah, he did.
Chatting
and
a lot.
Again, talking just about nyash and shake your bum bum, shake your bum bum.
Bro.
If you haven't got a big bum, shake your little
it
bum
anyway,
bum.
yeah.
If you haven't got a little bum, just shake your boobs, shake something, shake it all. And then, you want to see my dick? You're looking at my dick.
So, fam, Cam, he's on stage, yeah. Apparently, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently one of his buttons or his fly was undone or whatever. And he was like, why didn't you tell me to the people in front?
Yeah.
He's like, or to the girls in front. He's like, why didn't you tell me? You want to see my preek?
Yeah, freak not dick, yeah.
I was like, bro, move, man. Play the tunes. But yeah, he was entertaining. I have to say that.
He was
fully entertaining. Like, and he played some good tunes. He played the new one, Benin Boys. He did Soundgasm. He opened with that.
Yeah,
do maybe, yeah.
Baby, calm down.
Yeah, he just kept saying, you have to wait.
Yeah.
We'll get to calm down. We have to wait.
I'll make you wait for it.
You have to wait for it. And then he was on stage jumping around like. He was giving. I feel like performance-wise, in terms of being a performer, he's probably my favorite performer.
Yeah.
I just wish he came earlier to do that.
Yeah, for sure. And like even like his people on stage with him, like he had a guitarist who was shelling, going crazy
crazy.
like,
shredding.
Yeah, shredding.
I like electric guitar.
Yeah.
Going crazy. The DJ was in some devil like cape.
Yeah.
He was going off as well.
And he was dancing as well. So he'd come out from behind the booth and be like dancing with him and stuff, and gassing him out like, go Rema, go Rema. Yeah, it was good. It was a good show. It was definitely a good show. It was definitely a good time. But who? Wait, hold on. Who? Nicki Minaj had fireworks, right? And she was the only one.
Yeah, she had fireworks at the end.
I remember that. I was like, why? Rema didn't get no fireworks.
Nah, I thought that it would have been like, oh, Afro Nation signing off now, fireworks. But no, Nicki's the only one who got fireworks.
Yeah.
Were they pink?
Nah,
they were mixed of colours. They should have been pink. That would have been right.
Mbappe?
Ooh. I like it. You proper teed it up as well.
To AD set himself that one proper.
Was that the power shot or whatever in FIFA?
No, that was just all
Finesse,
one circle, I think, yeah.
Finesse. But anyway, we talked about this for ages. So yeah, that was Afro Nation. Let's get into one of our tunes that we said we were going to play. Oh yeah, Darkoo performed this actually, and I was like, the crowd are going crazy for this. Like I'd never heard the song before. The crowd are going crazy. We're like, what's this tune? Apparently, it's big on TikTok. And it's quite new, so we're gonna get into it now. It's Darkoo, favorite girl. It's featuring someone, I can't remember who. But yeah, shout out to Darkoo. This one was big at Afro Nation. It's a vibe, man. I like it. So
It's a good song.
take it in.
Let us be honest. I know my heart if I be honest. She in control when she feel on it. The patrol that calm me down. You like this, I like thing, my love. I love being your love. I'm tryna show you off. You are comforter. She really the latest girl. She really my favorite girl. I'm loving the way you twirl. You twirl in the Maybach. She really the latest girl. She really my
And we
favorite
are
girl.
back. That one right there. Shout out to Darkoo. Shout out to Dior. Yeah, that one's tracking to that favorite girl. Little vibe, proper warmed up Afro Nation, and I think it was warmed up this episode, even though we're like an hour in already. Right. So for the focus this week, I think we're just going to keep it quite light and breezy, even though it's probably a deep topic. But the Tories are gone. Rishi Sunak is out.
Get out of here.
Jacob Rees-Mogg lost his seat.
Didn't not Theresa May.
Liz Truss lost her
her
seat.
Lizzie.
Cherie's Coffee lost her seat.
Who?
Don't worry. Grant Shapps lost his... No, I'm joking. A bunch of Conservative MPs lost their seat this morning or yesterday in the vote. So yeah, we're recording this on the 5th, Friday the 5th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yesterday was voting day, Thursday the 4th. Did you either of you vote?
Yep.
You voted?
Yeah.
Who did you vote?
Reform. I'm joking.
Oh, Nigel Farage.
Yeah, my God.
Everyone's coming with that joke, bro.
I know, that's all I got to get in there first before you took it, Cam. Nah,
But I've heard that twice already this week, bro. I wasn't trying to say it too.
Twice already this week has been...
It's only one day.
I mean, before the vote, they were saying I'm going to vote reform.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, I voted Green Party.
Lovely stuff. What about you?
I was going to vote Green Party, but then I didn't post my thing.
The
so,
postal vote.
Yeah,
Alright, fair enough. So you didn't vote.
I didn't vote now.
It was weird though, 'cause I did mine in person and I went to the place over there.
For the first time.
The church.
Yeah, so when I voted before, it was in the school near my old house, and yeah, this was in the church, and yeah, I walked in because I saw it was the church, and I walked there, and there was no signs or anything about it, so I was kind of like, so I walked past it to like the school that's past it, and then I was looking, there's nothing there, so I went back and I googled it. It's a church. I walked in, and obviously it's a church. So I'm like, this feels weird. Like,
Doing
I'm
silent
like, yeah, I'm like, should I be coming in here? And then there's the priest was sitting at the head of the room.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh no, you're in the right place. Come on. Like, just go down that way. We got tea and coffee and biscuits and like donuts and all this stuff here if you want anything. And then lady like Carol, the woman from downstairs, she was in there like, well, we've got juices and all this kind of. I was like,
she does seem exactly like the person that would be in there like, helping out. But yeah,
so she was in there and I was like, no, I'm good. I just literally just come to vote and I'm out. Like, so yeah, went through. Then they had another table through the other side with more coffee and tea and biscuits and all this kind of stuff. And then like, donuts, coffee, tea. I'm like, no, let me just vote, guy.
They're trying to build a community.
Yeah, it literally is
right.
like a community. So yeah, went in. Then yeah, there's.
Sounds nice, man. My place is-
I did feel a bit bad having to tell them no, but yeah, I was in a rush.
Yeah, our old place was just straight business. Innit?
straight.
That's
business.
what ours was like as well. Yeah, straight business. Walk in, just vote, and then get out of here. And that's what this
Your
was
name?
like. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
yeah. That's
you had to show ID, I'm guessing. Then,
yeah. So I take my
Crazy.
passport and show that, and then they had like 2 sections, so you have to say you have to go to one where your address is, and I was like, because obviously our address is a bit weird, like we've got kind of 2 things to it, so I was like, looking for the first bit.
Oh, I thought that was
I thought I was going in.
Same. The
depth.
yeah, the depth.
Yeah. So yeah, I was looking for the first bit, then looking for the second bit, and I was like, okay, I'll just go over here, and then then eventually managed to vote. Yeah, vote Green Party and get out of there. Don't know who the name was for our local constituent, but
I can't remember. I voted for her as well.
I think it was a woman, wasn't it?
It was a
Yeah.
woman. I saw it earlier today as well. Because she did lose.
Do you know who won for her? Lived
Same guy. Nah, David Simmons, Conservative.
Oh, okay.
Same guy that was.
I thought we were Lib Dem area.
Conservative area.
Damn.
Tory, yeah, Tory town. So yeah, he won. He won. Labour second, Reform third.
Bloody hell.
I saw the eyes go a bit wide there.
Bloody hell. I'm running down these roads. I'm going to get mowed down at some point.
Yeah,
my country.
I checked it, so I wanted to see exactly what the results were. He won, Labour second, Reform third, Lib Dem fourth, Green fifth, and then I think there was like an independent or something who came sixth, led last.
Yeah.
But it was all quite close as well. Like, David Simmons was far and away the winner, but then after that was all quite close.
Okay.
But yeah, Reform was definitely third. Though.
Sheesh.
I will say that much. with thousands of votes, I will say that. Also. And it's only a small. It's literally our constituency is, to bait us up, it's Ruislip, Northwood, and Pinner.
Yeah.
So any of them three towns, there's a couple thousand people who might be onto you.
I mean, Ruislip doesn't surprise me too much, to be fair, but like that's like for Pinner, and like I guess here not so much either. Like, but it's surprising.
Maybe they won't arrest it then.
That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
I don't know. I feel like it's probably spread out. But yeah, Reform did well though. Like in terms of the results, internationally, across the country, nationally.
Yeah.
They did very well. They came second in a bunch. They got the third amount of votes.
I was going to ask you. I don't know how it quite works, but from what I've seen is they had a lot of votes, more than Lib Dems.
Yeah.
But they have less seats than Lib Dems. How does that work? Because
similar to here, for example, they came third with X amount of votes.
Yeah.
But none of those votes matter anymore because David Simmons won.
Oh, right. Okay. So if you have more areas, then you get more seats essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay.
So so for Reform, what would have happened is that they came second and third in a lot of places.
Yeah.
But didn't come first in enough. Where Lib Dems would have came first in more.
But fifth or sixth in others. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
That makes sense then.
Which to me is not very democratic at all. I feel like it should just be based on how many people are voting for you.
Yeah.
Because in fact, let me show you a graph.
It's like weighted, no? Like weighted based on
essentially.
Like weighted situation.
Yeah.
And just straight numbers.
Yeah. That's what I thought, because I thought it would be just straight numbers, and I was like, how does it work that?
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, because I think they got quite a lot more votes than Lib Dems as well, didn't they, Reform?
So look at this graph. So on that side is how many seats were actually won.
Yeah.
And on that side is just a percentage, just raw vote share.
Oh,
and look at like Labour, obviously got about a third of the votes, and we've got like 2/3 of the seats.
Yeah.
Reform got like a decent chunk of the votes, barely any seats.
Hardly any seats.
Green, the same thing. I think the only one that's quite
Lib Dem is
Lib Dems is 1-1.
Yeah.
Everyone else is wrong.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Can you see that?
Lib Dem pretty much 1-1, but the rest, everything else, that's Reform there, and that little sliver.
Yeah.
Like even Conservatives have more votes than seats percentage wise.
Damn.
So that's how our democracy works in this country.
So it's like you get a vote, but your vote doesn't really mean much.
No, because literally, Bez, me and you, we both voted for Green, but the Tory MP won here, which means our vote is basically discarded.
It's null and void.
Discarded, pretty much.
That's crazy. I never knew it worked like that. That's
But that's why people are like, "Oh, don't vote for Green. You're throwing your vote away." But I'm like, graphs.
Look at this, man. Shimmied him, done him. What? Oh, spun him round.
Yeah, done him.
And then boom.
Ooh,
Rugby.
Rugby. You got right under it. The lights were too bright. He's never been here before. He's only 19. Give him, let him off. Cristiano Ronaldo. The reason why your vote is wasted is because graphs like this exist.
Yeah.
And stuff like people are asking the question, and people are coming to the realization of, hang on a minute, is this the best way to really do it? Like, the reason why I've seen so much talk about it today of how this is Britain's most disproportionate election.
Yeah.
Of like how we can't keep it like this. There's no way we should have governments with 2/3 of the power and only getting a third of the
not even a third of the vote sort of thing.
Yeah, like it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Thing is that I'd rather waste my vote or not vote than vote for
someone you don't believe.
Someone I don't. Yeah,
for sure.
Because I wouldn't have voted, but I feel like Green Party is probably the closest that I actually feel maybe I'll actually stand on business for what they say.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll vote for Green Party. It may be a wasted
the
vote.
camera on him like this, man.
I thought he was crying again.
Oh my days! Nah,
He's
'cause
just
the
sitting
guy-
in the middle of the huddle and the camera's facing on him.
The
Perfectly.
top down view.
I promise you, that's going to be a Hugo Boss advert in a week time. Like literally, they're just going to airbrush his Portugal top off, and then or is it going to be Calvin Klein? He's going to be like in a pair of Calvin Klein boxers.
They're
Like,
subbing off Mbappe.
he's been struggling.
Fifth penalties in 15 minutes potentially.
He's been struggling though, man.
That's crazy.
But he's been struggling like from before the game, from before 90 minutes or something.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
I get it. It's like, yo, just suffer on.
Yeah.
But nah, he's been struggling.
Yeah, fair.
And hey, come on, number 25, make a name
Barcola.
for yourself.
You could take France through to the semis here.
Young man.
Yeah.
He's gonna do a Mbappe World Cup finals. Just do bits.
Take off Ronaldo. Let's say they ain't gonna take off Ronaldo.
They could do.
Nah, they'd never. João Felix, he's the young man as well. Nah, number 26. You know, he just came on. He can't be coming off.
It's gonna be Ronaldo.
Nah, Ronaldo has to take a penalty.
Nah, he's saluting the fans right now. That's why he's not coming. He's like, hey, goodbye.
It's because he's not leaving. He's like, I'm not going off this pitch. I don't care what.
No, he was subbing Ronaldo. Ronaldo just said no, so the manager's like, okay,
He's like, okay,
never mind.
Sit back down.
Sit back down. You better sit back down.
Bring it on, come on. Surely it's not Ronaldo.
Number 7.
No,
Nah,
not.
it's two numbers. Yeah. Holy hell.
Oh, he's already off. Okay,
Crazy.
fairs. But yeah, how do you lot feel about obviously then the Labour Party? Again, we're going to gloss over this because we kind of spoke a lot about Afro Nation, so we're going to be kind of brief on this. But like, obviously, how do you lot feel? Keir Starmer. We used to talk a lot more politics on here.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but Keir Starmer is still a spineless waste man. So
Supine. Raspberry jelly.
Oh god.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't really know about much for their manifestos and policies and all that kind of stuff, but I just feel like I just don't like the guy. He's an Arsenal fan. That's about as much as I can say for him.
He's so fake. He's literally so like he's literally so fraudulent. This guy, bro. Like I remember, he literally when he became like Labour leader, he said he would never do an interview with the Sun because the Sun is just a horrible rag. It's
Yeah.
a rag. People censor it. They call it the S*N. They call it the scum. People don't like the Sun.
Yeah.
Like because of obviously the Hillsborough stuff.
Yeah.
And just generally,
Just
like
loads
they're
of
generally
stuff,
just
generally a
a
scummy
shitty
newspaper.
piece of paper.
Yeah.
Then about a year ago, he did an interview with them, so directly contradicting what he said he would never do.
course.
And then about a week ago, the Sun endorsed them and said, "We are supporting Labour to win this election." And he was like, "We're thrilled and ecstatic to have the support of the Sun newspaper." And it's like, you bastard, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's terrible.
And that's one of the lighter things he's done. I mean, he's literally all round a prick.
Yeah.
Like so, I'm just like, okay, we got the blue side out. Now it's time to flog the red.
Get the red side out.
So,
but
yeah.
then if the thing is, the next election probably be reform.
Reform are gonna cook next election.
That's what I was, because
I would bet money on it that Reform are gonna get more seats.
I think they'll get more than maybe Lib Dems or Tories. Maybe not.
I think between now and the next election, Reform and Tory are one way or another. They're gonna be one party, led by Farage. I'm gonna start calling my man Farage.
Farage.
Like Garage. But yeah, like
How old is he? Because surely he's gonna be like
younger than Joe Biden.
fair.
Oh! Outside netting.
Almost. João Felix.
Just came on. He's out. I'm here to make a name for
Yeah,
myself.
he's on here to make a name for himself, not Barcola.
Let's see, Nigel Farage.
But yeah, I feel like he must be. I mean, he's probably in his 50, 60, yeah.
So in 5 years, he'll be 65.
That's retirement age. Send him home.
Nah, he can do another 5 after that.
Yeah.
Um,
Biden's what, 80 something?
Yeah, Biden's old.
Too
man.
old.
They're way too old.
Old man.
When Donald Trump is looking young in Springburst, it's like it's peak.
But yeah, I feel like they'll do some kind of deal, some kind of merger.
That's crazy.
And I feel like reform, because the Conservative Party currently have the least amount of seats that they've had in their entire existence.
Damn.
They are really weak right now,
They're
and I feel
bleeding.
like depending on who they get as leader, because obviously Rishi Sunak's going to resign because he just led them to their.
Did he not resign this morning, or was that just him resigning
conceding.
from Parliament?
No, it's not resign. It's not resigning from being Prime Minister. He's just conceding.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, the Labour Party won, congratulations, but he retained the seat, so he's still an MP and he's still the leader of the Conservative Party. Technically, he just slides into Keir Starmer's role now.
Okay.
But because he's just led the party to their worst result ever,
Nearly.
Almost.
he's tradition would suggest that he has to resign.
Okay.
And I doubt his heart's in it anymore. He probably wants to go be like a banker in California again
He's
or
a
something.
billionaire, isn't he? Like,
Yeah.
going.
He's probably like, I don't need to be in the back seats and all of that. So let me dip. So I expect him to resign, and there's going to be a leadership contest, and who I think, depending on who wins that, the Conservative Party is going to just continue to tear itself apart, and I think eventually it's going to lead to team up with Reform, and they're going to be like, okay, we're going to merge, and we're going to have Farage as our leader,
Nige.
and then I think 2025 they're gonna have a go. 2029 they're gonna have a go.
Crazy.
Especially if the Labour Party are gonna.
Offside.
No, flag linesman. Oh no, they keep it down because of VAR.
Yeah.
No. Especially if they're gonna be as bad as I expect this Labour Party to be. I don't think this Labour Party is gonna do anything good, really.
He was like way off, no?
Nah.
No, I think he might have been just about on.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Who's that? Not sure many.
Tio Hernandez, I think it was.
Yeah.
Oh, keeping him on side, you mean?
Yeah, no, it was the centre
Because
back.
up in
wasn't it?
Mancano.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I can't imagine they're gonna do anything good. Like, I feel like I've seen everyone saying, "Well, this is this country done. This is country done.
Finished,
We're
man.
effed. We're finished." Yeah, that's what I'm seeing everyone say. I'm just like, "Oh God."
Because when you think about it, right, this is the Labour Party is so back, whatever. They got less votes than Jeremy Corbyn did in 2019
Yeah.
and 2017, and they got equal amount of vote share. So remember, Jeremy Corbyn in 2019, he did so badly that he had to resign, and everyone was like, "Oh, the electorate has rejected Jeremy Corbyn," blah, 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 all of this sort of stuff, right? And he got more votes than the Keir Starmer's Labour Party just did.
Ed Keir Starmer's got way more seats.
And it was exactly the same percentage share. But it's just, again, because how our system is. In that time, the Labour Party came second in a bunch and didn't win any.
Yeah.
Whereas here, they won a bunch and then came probably sixth in the rest of them.
I saw something somewhere. I don't know if you've seen that. Apparently, the 18 to 24 bracket, the least Labour Party have ever had from them, and it's like, I think a lot of them voted for Reform.
Yeah.
Which is like, yes, obviously in the next 5 years, it's probably going to still have that age bracket plus
there was a poll of 16 to 18-year-olds who obviously couldn't vote.
Yeah.
Where it was like, if you could vote, who would you be voting for? And it was like 40% Labour. No, it was like 30% Labour, 11% Conservative, 20% Reform or something like that. And it was like, bloody Nora. But apparently Reform have a big like TikTok presence. Or people on TikTok
That's annoying. That is so annoying.
Again, this is just from social media, so I don't know. But it was people on Twitter were like, they're saying that because of like what they see from Reform on TikTok. I was like, Reform on TikTok?
Bro.
That's so
Their
bad.
parents need to educate them.
But
Bro.
apparently they're just like on TikTok running joke and that. So
This is not a
That's
reason
so
to vote for
scary.
them.
Yeah, you
That's
don't
not a
vote for
reason to vote for them.
especially because I saw a video of Nigel Farage because he did like them cameo, them video requests. Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, yeah.
So, and there was one where he was like, shout out so-and-so, the hottest plug on the road.
Yeah.
If you want your, the good food, go to him
Yeah.
or whatever.
What?
And it was like, and I was like, okay, this is probably what's going on then on
And then
TikTok.
the kids are like, oh, I like this guy. Who's he running for?
Keir Starmer's never going to say that.
Yeah.
Because it's nonsense.
Yo, my slime.
That's ridiculous. That's so scary.
That is scary.
That's what people are gonna vote off. Just the TikToks. Like, obviously,
But they're young, and maybe in 2 years they might be like, that's not a reasonable political value.
I'm not confident.
At all.
Yeah, I feel like you may get a share of them who are gonna say that, and then maybe vote for someone else. But I reckon majority.
I feel like the ones who don't care about politics and just be like told like by their parents to just vote.
Yeah,
will be like, okay, cool. I've seen these people on TikTok.
Exactly.
I'm gonna vote for them.
I'm gonna vote for reform. Yeah,
and then people who actually care to get knowledge.
Yeah,
are gonna maybe grow up and who knows.
Actually look into it and vote for someone. Who...
things are gonna get worse. That's all I can say. Like I don't know anyone personally that's excited for the next 5 years of this Labour government. I don't know, literally no one.
I don't know anyone who's voted for them either. I feel like
actually same. No one. I don't know anyone that's told me that. I've heard a lot of I didn't vote, and I've had a lot of I voted Green.
Yeah,
I've not had very many Labour. I've no reform. Well, I don't think anyone would tell me that if they.
Yeah, that was one. Like, I didn't vote.
Keep that to the chest.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, you better keep that to yourself. Don't tell me that you voted reform. And yeah, no Conservative voters either that I'm aware of. But yeah, a lot of Green and a lot of didn't votes. I've heard. But it'll be interesting. It's definitely a new chapter. And we'll see what happens from here, man.
Do you know what they're like? I don't know what their big, not manifesto, but their big like policies. That what's like Keir Starmer's big thing that he said that everyone's kind of like hooking to because
we're not the Tories. That's literally, bro. That's literally their campaign strategy was like, it's time for change. What does that mean, bro? What does that mean?
What's gonna actually change with them? Like I feel like nothing's gonna change with them. Except things might just gonna continue going downhill.
Let's actually see.
Carvalho. No, it's not.
I
think it was.
All right. I'm gonna see if I can get like the cliff notes of this of their manifesto.
I'm just like, I don't see why. Obviously, I feel like Labour has that stand-in with people from when we were younger, and like you have Jezza who was there, and everyone's like, yeah, I voted for him last time.
Yeah,
because he's like, yeah, I like Jeremy Corbyn, and he still won his.
He smoked his as an independent. Smoked it.
So yeah, so I feel like you still have those people standing there, and it's like, I don't know who else to vote for. I vote for Labour because
it's just so traditional to just be like, I'm never gonna vote Conservative.
Exactly.
I'll vote for Labour. Okay, so I'm going to read their first steps. So Labour's first steps are, so apparently now that they're in government, these are what we expect them to do. Deliver economic stability, cut NHS waiting times, launch a new border security command,
of course,
set up Great British Energy, crack down on antisocial behaviour, and recruit 6,500 new teachers. So they're basically saying they're going to deliver economic stability, which is vague. Cut NHS waiting times, which is also quite vague, but sure.
See Ronaldo go for the bicycle kick. He thought he was Jude Bellingham.
Oh my God. You've only gone and done it.
Look at him.
How dare you?
Like, give me space.
Give me space, give me room.
Bellingham.
Bez. Nah, this is disrespectful. Ronaldo needs to hang out. I can't believe we're having man disrespect him like this. Man said Cristiano Ronaldo. He said he thinks he's Jude Bellingham. Damn.
I understand the words. I'm not sure. I get why it's this, but I cannot like. What is Jude Bellingham? Does he do bicycle kicks often?
He scored a bicycle kick
the other day.
For England. England were 1-0 down to the last minute, and he scored one to make it 1-1. That's it.
Nah, that's so crazy. That's so crazy.
The funny thing is that Bellingham even said in an interview, like, when he scored that goal, in his head, he thought he was like Ronaldo doing the bicycle kick.
I was literally gonna say that. I was like, he probably thought he was Ronaldo when he did it.
That's what I'm saying. Being like, Ronaldo is a wild statement. Oh my God.
Right, but he could have seen that interview and then said, I'm going to do that too.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I can do that.
You know what? I'm going to do that
you're me?
too.
No, I'm going to show you I'm you.
literally like that video of Robin like playing when where he's like doing the barefoot.
Sitting people down, yeah.
No, and he's cutting in from the left or whatever, just being like, "Oh, he thinks he's Saka." It's like, what
Bro,
do
I've
you
been
mean?
doing this. What?
What do you mean? Robin thinks he's Saka. Can we be real here?
Old man thinks
Robin
he's a young boy.
Like that was Robin's bread and butter his entire career. Like he thinks he's Saka. Like, oh my god.
So funny.
Yeah, he's been watching the Saka tapes. Like, crazy. Like, or if we saw R9 like doing something, he thinks he's Haaland. Like, oh come on, man. Like, but yeah, cut NHS waiting times. Launch a new border security command to do what, bruv?
Protect the border.
They're going to scrap the Rwanda plan, which is good because that was nonsense. Great British Energy, we'll see what they're going to do for that. I think they should just privatize the companies that already exist. I don't see why setting up a new company
to take over.
It'll be a publicly owned one,
and that'll mean they'll take over from some of them. Yeah. I mean, it's.
I don't know, because I feel like if they were going to privatize the energy sector, they would just say privatize the energy sector.
Yeah.
So I feel like there'll be Great British Energy, which is run by the government, and there'll be just the same shell.
Isn't energy already privatized?
No. Do we pay the government for energy? We pay Octopus for energy.
Yeah. So what's privatized mean? Isn't that when like?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm using the wrong word.
Nationalized, you mean?
Yeah. Sorry. That's me confusing it. Mixing it up. But yeah. Yeah, sorry. If they were going to nationalize energy, then they would just say that. I think they're gonna have a national company, and then the private companies are still gonna exist.
Just running about their own business.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, if only. If only.
This game's been good, for a 0-0.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh.
Oh my god, he is.
Pass it.
He's now have the crack.
Oi!
Oh! Straight in his hands.
Yeah, this game's been good for a 0-0. It's going to penalties.
Yeah.
It's been good for a 0-0.
Unfortunately, it's going to penalties.
Unfortunately.
As in, like, penalties is a
Ooh,
boring way to decide.
Might not. Got one more chance.
Oi! Oi!
Nah.
No. Okay.
Nah. Penalties.
I was saying, yeah, it's a boring way to decide a game. That's what I'm saying.
It's insane. It's on edge.
Yeah, but
edge of your seat. But yeah, obviously you
it's
want to
still-
see goals. You want to see a 3-2 rather than
like it doesn't
0-0.
feel as good. Unless it comes down to a keeper like making a crazy save.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel as good.
Portugal's keeper did good in the last one. They had a
Yeah,
penalty shot. He made like 2 or 3 saves. Yeah.
3 out of 3.
3, yeah.
He did 3 out of 3.
Yeah.
That's
what I want to see.
He faced 3 penalties, saved all 3. But yeah, basically, this Labour manifesto is quite vague. So, and they're talking like these right wing like kind of talking points as well. So like this border force, security force is very stop the boatsy and crack down on antisocial behaviour. We're gonna get more police on the roads.
Yeah.
And
More stop and searches.
more
and
stop
all
and
that.
search and all of that sort of stuff, which is whatever. I have no doubt they're gonna be better than the Tory. Oh. Damn.
You better hope they win. You can't be walking around that angle t-shirt.
It's only sticked on, so you just take it off.
Yeah, you just rip it off.
Yeah, so it's very very vague, but also very right-wingy. Stop the boats.
Yeah.
More police. All of this sort of stuff. But I have no doubt they're going to be better than the Conservative Party. But I also think they're just going to be a whole lot of nothing. I
Yeah.
can't lie. I don't think it's going to be a significant change. I think it's just going to be maybe a slight improvement.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I can't imagine it's going to be a big change at all.
Yeah, like compared to like Jeremy Corbyn, like
He had plans.
yeah, man was making moves and
Yeah.
people didn't want that.
Yeah.
Man was gonna give everyone free broadband,
I literally.
Do you know how crazy like
what?
Broadband, free internet.
Oh.
Every household.
Bro,
free
he was
internet.
like, he was like in 2020, he was like, well, whatever it was, 2019. It was like in 2019, internet is as crucial as anything. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna have free broadband. And people were like, how are you gonna pay for this, bro? And he was like, don't worry about it. Nah, he wasn't. No, he literally did that. It was fully costed on how he intended to pay for this broadband service, and he was like, everyone needs to be able to have broadband. Everyone needs to be able to have reliable internet. Children, so they can do their homework on the computers. Adults, so if they're unemployed, so they can search for their job role. Like, there's so many reasons why you need the internet, and he was like, everyone needs to have access to it, and so we're gonna set up free broadband for all. And people were like, no, we don't want that. Free? We don't like free.
We don't want free.
We don't want free.
How are we going to pay for it then if it's free?
Yeah.
Going to increase our taxes then? So we're paying for it anyway?
And he was like, no, I'm going to increase taxes on rich people. You see, Richard Branson, he is virgin. I'm going to be like, hey, Richard Branson, you either pay tax or just give everyone free broadband.
Rather than you pay him, he's going to pay you.
Yeah, there you go. Simple.
Nah. See, these kids, they're like, their parents are paying for the broadband. They're just like, oh, it's free anyway.
Yeah,
what's that?
They
That
don't
doesn't make a difference to me.
They don't know. But yeah, reform, I feel like the next 5 years are going to be scary because I feel like the Labour Party are going to do a whole lot of nothing. I feel like Reform are just going to go from strength to strength. I feel like the Conservatives are probably going to keep collapsing to the point where they're going to join Reform. Or Reform will just overtake them entirely.
Yeah.
I feel like either they're going to merge or Reform is just going to be the new second party. Liberal Democrats, I think, are probably just going to be about the same as they are right now for a little while. And Greens, I think Greens will continue to go strength from strength as well. They had 1 seat before, they have 4 now, so they've quadrupled their seats, which is a fantastic result for them, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting 5 years. Shout out to everyone who's feeling optimistic. I'm not, but shout out to you. Kante and Ronaldo to take the penalties now, yeah?
Captains.
So, all right, predictions. Who's winning this penalty shootout, France or Portugal? I'm saying France.
Portugal have still got Ronaldo on, and France don't have Mbappe on, so Ronaldo is winning.
I think Portugal going to win it as well.
I think Ronaldo's missing his penalty again.
I think I want France to win it, but I don't know why. I feel like Portugal.
I feel like teams don't usually win 2 penalty shootouts in a row.
But when their goalkeeper makes all the saves, that's when you're like, it might actually, because I guess it's luck. But when they make the save, you're like, oh, he might actually be a good penalty saver.
Shot stopper.
Yeah, so you're like,
get into their heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Read their mind.
Okay, well, we got 2 for Portugal, 1 for France. So what we'll do is we'll play our next song and then we'll come back and watch this penalty shootout. So the next song is going to be Skepta's new one. Shout out to Big Smoke. We're going to Big Smoke Festival tomorrow, so this is like a little warm up for us. This one's the new one featuring someone.
Is it NR or something?
Yeah, R2R Mo. Track it out, Miss Independent. And yeah, we'll catch you on the flip side.
It's who I am, not who I wanna be. The shit you want that I don't care to see. You make that call to me. You make that call. If it's not your cake, then I don't wanna be.
Seat back on a plane with a 1 champagne, yeah, I had to book that flight. You wanna do private jets, never take what I say on board, you ain't doing it right. I think I've been too polite, so nowadays I'm moving precise. Cause if love is a losing game, then you know I ain't losing twice. Trust, she wants to be my wife, my boo for life. I told her I'm too busy for the bad vibes, I'm only coming around if the mood is right. Last time she made me spend my savings, who knows what I'm gonna do this time. I'm in booby trap, my guy needs a visa, he's trying to choose him a wife. Leonardo DiCaprio.
And we are back. That one was a track entitled Miss Independent. Shout out to Skepta, shout out to R2R Mo. Yeah, that one's a vibe. I actually can't wait to hear that tomorrow. I want to see how that sounds loud and outside. In the media. Euro 2024, France versus Portugal quarterfinals. Just to catch you up, 0-0 draw. Dembele's stepping up, about to take his penalty, and he scores.
Buries it.
Right, I said that I think France are going to win this penalty shootout. Cam and Bez both said Portugal.
We all want France to win though, right?
Yeah.
For sure. Dembele's put France 1-0 up in the penalties. And
Ronaldo, is he going to be the first one to step up?
yeah, that's a good question. Costa's already missed a save. Last time he saved all 3, so It's not the same guy. It's not the same guy. He went the wrong way as well.
It is Ronaldo.
Ronaldo's about to put the team on his back. I think he's going to miss.
I have a feeling he's gonna miss as well.
Nah, he's burying it.
Washed. You've been saying he's washed
I
since
have
that
been,
time.
but it's a penalty. He missed one the other day. He can't miss 2 penalties in the space of
He
out of
scored
3.
another one then.
Yeah, he can't miss 2 out of 3, surely. You're Ronaldo. Big man Ronaldo. Like,
Full power straight.
I wonder if he's going to stop again because he stopped last time.
yeah, his penalty was illegal.
What is that?
That is such a joke of a
Whoa.
penalty.
That was like stutter.
I feel like that penalty is illegal. You can't stop that much, surely.
Referee. Okay, I feel like because he didn't stop the first penalty, he started doing it.
Yeah.
But again, it's just to coax the guy off his line and see where he's going and what he's doing.
You're not allowed to stop. Well, back in my day, you weren't allowed to
Back
stop.
in my day.
You weren't allowed to stop taking a penalty. He fully stopped.
He fully
there.
stopped and then like
Then moved.
Started.
Yeah.
Stopped. Moved. Stopped. He's telling me you lot can't miss now. I've done my job. You do yours.
all right. So yeah, it's 1-1.
See, I feel like France have a lot of players who ain't got the cojones.
They got the tech. All right, who's this?
Who even is this?
Number 19 is who he is.
Is it Thuram for fun?
Down the middle.
Nice.
That's what you got to do when you're not sure.
Just
Down the middle.
Who is this dude?
He's just scored a penalty in the Euro quarterfinals. That's who. He's him.
He's him. Diego Costa's not doing as good this time.
He's on the right both times.
Yeah.
This is gonna be one of them penalty shootouts that goes down to the keepers taking them.
Oh, can you? I ain't seen one of them in a minute.
Yeah, I think it
Ronaldo
was
with his son there. This guy's so short, bruv.
Bernardo Silva's taking one now.
Is Bruno Fernandes?
I think he got subbed off. Yeah,
Bruno Fernandes.
Fernandes.
Missed it.
Oh, keeper's gone the right way both times.
Yeah, he's getting there. He's getting there. Who do you think you are? I am. Whenever I see people do that, I fully think of my man, the bowler. Who do you think you are? I am.
Yeah.
Good.
Did you see Bellingham the other day? Obviously, after he scored.
Who else?
Yeah. Who else? Who else?
Got banned or suspended ban.
That was weird. Like he's got 1 game ban to happen within the next year.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he did a celebration after the game where he's like holding his crotch and stuff to the bench.
To the bench.
Yeah,
To
the
enemy
Slovakian
team
team. Yeah, and he
The
was
enemy
saying,
team, did you say?
the enemy team.
Too many video games, my guy.
Bro, yes.
Cam's proud in English. The enemies.
Okay.
Great pen.
Yeah, top
Yes,
bins.
the enemy team, bro. The opposing team.
Oh man, were they trying to steal the payload? Protect
Bro.
the payload. But yeah, no. The reason why I think it's suspended, I don't think he actually has to serve it. So I saw a lot of people being like, "Oh, he gets to pick when." I don't think it works like that. I think so. From what I read in the article, is if he does something else, then he'll get the
suspension.
Yeah,
So he's on like a warning.
Yeah, essentially.
So it's like,
and he got a fine for like 30k.
Yeah,
fine
it's like you're on thin ice. Another incident, you'll be banned for a game.
Yeah, but it's not. He didn't really get a suspension. Then he just got a warning essentially. Then I think another player got a 1 game ban.
I think it was 2.
Was it 2 games?
Yeah, for like he was doing
something to the crowd or something.
Yeah, I think he was. I can't remember.
Oh!
João
Ronaldo,
Felix.
he told him to start and then messed him up.
Did he?
Nah.
How would I know?
No, Cam. You know how you watch the TV. I thought you saw him talking to Ronaldo. I mean, I was going like he was like. That's what I thought he was doing the hand signals and stuff. Like, yeah, João Felix too young. The lights are too bright.
Yeah, he came on and
he's pro depression instantly.
peak.
Cause I get anxiety.
Keeper got to bail him out now. Ronaldo's like, why did I let these kids take? Can't let kids do a man's
He's like,
job.
where's Bruno Fernandes?
Keeper went the right way again though.
He did, yeah. He's done well every single
This
one.
guy's a youth.
Yeah. I think he's like 20. And yeah, let's see. He's the one who came on for Mbappe.
Oh man, I'm nervous for him.
Yeah, this is another one where it's like if you miss it, it's just peak.
Oh
No,
yes.
nice. Send the keeper the wrong way again.
Come on. Yeah.
Diego Costa's gone the wrong way every time.
It's rigged, man.
Yeah, he's got the instructions and he's like, I have to go the other way.
Yeah.
Kante, man, you're captain. Right? You're like the oldest person on the pitch now.
he's just tiny. He's
take
just
a
hiding
penny.
behind. Like,
I know.
I don't want to take one. I don't want Sleepers to take one just because I'm like he's my son. I don't want.
You know what?
That ain't my
They
child.
lose, right?
Yeah, I think so.
This is
Fourth
fifth
one.
Fourth one.
So yeah, so it'll be if he misses this one, they lose, and then if he scores, France needs to score the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Pressure.
Black man.
Yeah, you went for France, but Portugal is who you
Oh
got
yeah,
in
it's my team
sweepstakes,
in the
yeah.
sweepstakes. Damn, I forgot about that. All right, come on, lad. Lock in.
Oh, yes.
What a penalty! I was going over as well. What a penalty! Bloody hell!
You know what he was doing,
Mendes.
bro.
Yeah.
He's like, I know where I'm placing this.
Mendes. I fully thought he blazed that over.
It looked like he was hitting the bar. At least that was a great pen.
Yeah.
Hit the roof of the net.
Yeah, because it immediately started rising. Immediately.
Bloody hell! What a penalty!
Yeah, sweet.
Come on now.
Vamos!
Come on, Costa. We need a bit of that magic from last time.
Who's taking it? They get ready. Look at them. They get ready to
Kante,
run the pitch. Theo Hernandez.
Yeah, he can miss. I don't care about him.
Kante's not taking one. He's
Yeah.
out.
If it was Kante, I'd be like, all right, nah,
You gotta score that.
But nah, Theo Hernandez. Yeah.
Putting all his power in. He's like,
Mbappe's like, yeah.
Mbappe getting carried by Theo Hernandez. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Give me your strength.
oh,
Great pen.
Game over. And a 20-year-old, Mbappe being carried by a 20-year-old and Theo Hernandez. Can you imagine?
They're through. France are through to the semi-finals to play
Yeah.
Spain.
Allez, bleus, allez. Yeah. Two pretty good games today, to be fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Wasn't it like a bunch of goals in the game? Spain.
It was
Germany?
2-1.
Oh,
2-1. But Spain scored. So it was 1-0. Wait, so Spain scored early-ish in the first half. And
No,
then,
it was like in the 70th or something.
Was it?
Yeah, because I'd left when they scored.
oh, damn. I thought
And I left in during half 51st minute.
I got back earlier than that. Okay, fair enough. 51st minute.
Yeah.
Okay, quite early in the second half then.
yeah.
Then Germany scored in like the 87th minute, something like that, to take
Yeah.
to take it to extra time. And then Spain scored in the 119th minute to win the game. So it was a good game. It was a good game for sure.
I'm happy. I'm trying to see Spain go all the way.
Yeah, I mean they so far they deserve it. They've been the best team.
I saw the replay. It looked like there was a handball in there though. Like there was one.
That was a
shot.
handball.
I don't
man.
know, man.
Ball to hand.
It was ball to hand, but I've seen them given.
Ball to hand. It was ball to hand. There was nothing he could do about that. His hand was just there.
Sounds.
His hand was just there. His hand was down. It was a little bit away from his body, but it was just down. It was
Yeah.
a very natural motion still. It was a very natural position.
Seen them given, you know.
He's not like, he wasn't like that. He was just like that.
Yeah.
His hand was just in a kind
So,
of natural.
were these the first quarterfinal games?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first two.
And then the next two are tomorrow.
Okay.
And it's I
Who's
think England,
playing tomorrow?
Switzerland, and Turkey and
Why are you saying it
Netherlands.
like that?
That's how they
That's
have
how
to
they
say it
pronounce
now.
it, yeah.
You can't. It's not Turkey anymore.
They've spelt and respelt it. as
Yeah.
well.
What? Since when?
I think apparently the new manager or new chairman of the club team, whatever, has basically said you've been saying it wrong this whole time. This is how we meant to say it, and now they've
And
actually.
Are we talking about specifically the team or the country just in
I
general?
mean, it's the country, of course.
I mean, yeah, the country.
It's Turkey.
I mean, I've seen it spelled like that before, but those are not English letters, man.
The umlaut.
Yeah.
That's
You want
how,
me to
yeah.
pronounce it? I can't do that.
That's how you got to say it now. Turkey. Yeah, so Turkey and Netherlands. So again, two decent. It should be two good games. I think England are going to stink the place up again. Netherlands, Turkey should be.
And they're showing it at Big Smoke Festival. I'm like, why, blood?
because it's England. You're in England now, mate. You're not
People gonna be
great.
chucking beers. Oh,
Yeah, they will be, won't they?
it's gonna be raining as well, and I'm gonna watch a boring freaking Gareth Southgate ball. Like, come on, man, Southgate. Who wants to watch Southgate ball in the rain?
No one.
No one.
Don't watch Southgate ball anyway. Let in the rain.
2021 this happened. Crazy.
Oh, okay. So I guess this is the first tournament because in the World Cup, or I think they were in the World Cup in 2020 and they got battered, I don't think they were in the 2020, or they were in the 2021 Euros and got battered. And I don't think they were in the World Cup. So this is the first tournament that they've actually had their new name. Well,
Yeah, for sure.
but yeah, in the sweepstakes we've got though, Yells,
I'm
you're
out.
on your. No, you're still in.
Oh, with Turkey.
With Turkey.
I'm out. I'm out.
It's yeah. So Cam, you've got France and Switzerland left.
Alright, Cam, I'll swap you France for Turkey.
My team have already made it to the semi-finals. You want me to swap your team for
One
that hasn't
needs
played
to
yet?
make it still.
What's wrong with that?
They might go out in the quarters.
No.
I already have a high chance of my team winning with France in the semis. They want me to take a character. Oh my lord! A team that's still in the quarters.
Okay, I'll swap you France for Germany.
Wait, who's Turkey playing against? Netherlands.
Yeah.
And Switzerland playing against England.
Yeah.
And I have Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping my teams, man.
What? Oh man.
But
Right.
Switzerland's about to make it to the semis as well.
I think I could go out tomorrow because I've got England, Netherlands. I got Spain as well actually. So I've got England, Netherlands, and Spain still. So okay, so I think England, Netherlands will go out tomorrow, and then
Since you have so little faith, package deal, I'll take England and Netherlands off your hand for Turkey.
no.
2-4, you think they're both going out. So you think Turkey's going to beat
I think
Netherlands?
so. I'll swap
So-
Turkey for Netherlands.
Nah,
Or I'll swap Turkey for England.
No, I need both. Like, both of them play terrorist ball. If I'm going to take them, I want to take both. Because neither one of them play inspiring football.
That's why I'll take Turkey if you for England. But not both. That's 2 for 1. Nah, man. That's two like top 10 teams for Turkey. Are probably like 15th.
They're riding the wave. So yeah, but anything else in the Euros? Obviously, Portugal are out. Ronaldo's hugging Pepe, who must be retiring from international football.
2 more years.
For Pepe.
Yeah. You 44. 44.
That's crazy. 46-year-old man running around the pitch with a bunch of 20-year-olds.
For 120 minutes. Yeah.
And 19-year-olds, bruv. Some of these men are, yeah.
I don't know if you lot saw him get cooked the other day.
Yeah.
He literally, I think they're playing, was it Serbia or Slovakia?
It was one of them.
Slovenia, one of them. And yeah, he had the ball at the halfway line, got his pocket picked, and then like
He lost the race.
Couldn't get back. His legs just gave up, and then the man just run through on goal. But Keith made a great save.
Yeah, saved his life.
Yeah,
but also this was in extra time, and it was like,
Yeah.
and again, I'm like, I don't mind playing a 41-year-old Pepe. I mind playing a 41-year-old Pepe 120 minutes.
Yeah.
I think that's
That's
insanity.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90 minutes is pushing it still.
Yeah.
Like that's it. You shouldn't be doing more than that
Yeah, surely you have someone who can do something.
for half an hour. Like
Yeah.
you'd expect someone to, and he's not like he's taking a penalty. So it's not like you need him for penalties or
Penalties,
anything. You just
yeah.
let him do the 90 minutes, and then the rest of it. Give it
He's
to
not
someone
even
else.
captain.
No, he's not.
Sorry.
It's the 38-year-old Ronaldo is.
Too old is that bitch.
The watch list.
I have quick ones. Just two things. I started rewatching Community and Young Justice. Obviously, I'm still watching The Boys. Latest episode came out yesterday. It's still
good?
Still worth to watch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys haven't seen Gen V still?
I've seen it.
You've seen it?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Did you recently watch it? Or had you seen it already?
I've seen it already. I watched it when it came out.
Okay. Yeah, so that's... Yeah, some of the characters from that were in, not the last episode, the one before.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. And then, yeah, it's...
Young Justice, is it still good or you?
It's still good.
It's still good.
I've rewatched it multiple times. It's so
okay.
sick.
So I've been meaning to rewatch that for a while. It's on Netflix now, isn't
Yeah.
it? So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna rewatch that at some point.
I'm literally on I think I'm on the last episode of the first season.
Yeah.
But still, whenever I get to the episode where they're in the dream sequence or whatever, it's too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying
that episode. Nah,
it's
that
so-
episode had me bugging.
Yeah. Same, bro.
Bugging.
It's annoying that it will never be as good as it was the first time around, but it's still so good to just watch them lose it, and then they come out the other side, and it's all a dream.
Jeez. Was it a dream?
It wasn't a dream. It was like a training thing, a mental training exercise.
And
they were all designed to. They were meant to fail, but they were also meant to know that it was a training exercise.
And they didn't.
because
because
Megan's mind
it
just
went
took over.
real. Yeah, it was real to her.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
Like Artemis dies and then they just lose it. But it's funny because Artemis dies, Megan and Kid Flash both lose it. They're like, they obviously get very emotional, and you can see it, and the way they act after that is emotional. Superboy and Robin. And Aqualad to an extent as well are still about the mission. They're still what Superboy is like. I don't care about nothing really. I'm just doing what I'm doing. But Aqualad, and then once Aqualad dies, Robin are just like, okay, cool. We just have to save the Earth now. We can grieve them after we're done, and that's just. I'm like, it's nice to see that these two have that sort of training, I guess, to be the leaders of the group and try and hold it together.
That's very Robin.
It's very Robin,
especially. Well, actually, no, it's not because it was Dick, isn't it? Yeah, it's Dick.
It's Dick.
Dick, yeah. If it was Damien, I could be like, yeah.
Damien would fully be like,
well, fuck him, yeah. It's like if you died, that means you weren't good enough.
Yeah.
That'd be Damien.
But I feel like all of the Robins have that in them because they're Batman and sidekick.
Nah. I think Dick. I think you're right. Dick would be like, finish the mission, we'll grieve after.
Yeah.
I think Damien wouldn't want to grieve at all. He'd be like, yeah, if they died, it's their own fault. They should have been
stronger.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Dick would very much be, yeah, you're right. We'll grieve when we're done.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I've really watched.
Cool.
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay. So yeah, I have. Yes, I said I went cinema a couple times. So I actually went cinema 3 times since we last recorded, I think. So I watched Inside Out 2, which was that was quite good. If you seen,
I just remembered that I watched the first one for the first time.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna go watch the second one, but I haven't done it yet.
Yeah. If you like the first one, then the second one's quite good still. Like it was consistently good.
Yeah. Cool.
So I'd say watch it if you like the first one. I went and watched at Cineworld they do secret screenings. So I went and watched a secret screening which was called a film called In a Violent Nature. It was terrible. Terrible. I fell asleep for a bit of it.
Oh my God.
It was like, so it's one of them films where I feel like they're trying to record in an interesting way and do interesting things. So like the first 10 minutes of it, but it was just them following a guy walking. Just literally like, so there's this guy, I think it's this guy, like he's kind of like a zombie. He gets killed at some point, and then he has a trinket that like if someone takes it wakes him up and he wants to get his trinket back. Right. So starts off the first like 2 minutes of just showing the trinket there with people talking in the background. Someone picks it up and walks off. Then it's him breaks out from his grave, and then it's just him walking.
Do you know what that sounds like to me? You know, in John Wick 4, when Winston's...
My man's walking across the street,
It's just the sound of his shoes just going clack, clack, clack.
Literally,
clack,
it's like that, but the camera
clack.
angles from behind him. Just him following him, and you just hear his feet going in the leaves. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what am I in here for? I'm like, I've committed. I'm not going to leave. I have to watch it.
Yeah.
It was so bad. So I gave it a 1 out of 10.
Ouch.
So bad. And then I went cinema again yesterday and redeemed myself by watching the Blue Lock movie, episode Nagy.
Oh, damn.
It was sick.
I need to go.
Yeah. It's so it's a recap of Blue Lock, but from Nagy's perspective. So it's like has a bit of prequel stuff to it, and then it's got the recap of Blue Lock from Nagy's perspective. And it's
Did you watch it in Japanese or English?
English.
Did you watch Blue Lock in English or
both? I watched the first time in Japanese and then watched it again in English.
We did a bit of that, yeah.
We didn't finish it.
But we did start it.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's sick though. It's funny though because the guy with the purple hair, I think Rayo, his name is Nagy's friend. Yeah. It shows his family and stuff, and like he's got a maiden servant kind of lady, and she's basically one of the Killua like Zoldyck families. She looks just like one of them. She's got like the suit on, like the grey hair, like coming out his and she's a bit of a G. Like it's good. Obviously you like Blue Lock, I'd recommend.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's some post-credit scenes as well if you do go watch it, which lead up to the next season.
Yeah, can't wait.
And then I finished House of Dragon season 1. And have watched season 2 and up to date with that now.
You're up to date with that?
Yeah.
Damn, okay. Quick.
It's good. It's good.
I was going to watch it but I don't have Now TV, so I was like, and then you sent us the pirate.
Yeah.
But then we were like, we'll just binge it when it's done. So
Fair.
we're gonna wait.
Yeah, I feel like I probably wish I did, because I feel like I'm at the point now. I'm like, I need some episodes.
Yeah,
but
I need to know,
wait a
like,
week
cats
now.
to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's good. It is
All
very
I've
good.
seen is I've seen that clip of the interview, with my man,
Damon.
Yeah.
Matt.
No, Matt. No,
Dr. Who.
not Matt Smith. The Queen Alicent's father, the guy who plays
Oh yeah.
him. And people have been using it about the election as well, where he's basically like, both sides are genocidal. Like, both sides are genocidal. Both sides are like horrible people, and we should just enjoy watching, finding out how they die. And people have been using that about Keir.
This story is just about specifically Targaryens.
Yeah.
And it's just different siblings and
It's just
cousins.
it's a
and that
succession.
fighting.
Yeah, it's literally a succession. The king dies, and it's like
They all have a claim to the throne.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, but yeah, the one has the throne, and then the other one usurps her basically, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's very good. And I finished Power, the original one, and now I'm like, I'm going through book 2, the one with the main guy's son, and then I watched Supercell, that new thing on Netflix.
Gangster.
Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Sick, very very good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to season 2.
Yeah. I need that. I need
I
that.
need it right now.
Is it a reality?
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a show.
I don't know.
Superpowers and
Man's out the loop.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. I
Jesus.
don't know what Supercell is. I've
It's
never.
the
never heard
number
of it.
one show on Netflix.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
It's a Black British show set in South London. It's got Gets in it.
Diggity.
Diggity.
Okay.
What's his face? Castillo.
Yeah, not looking good, bro.
It's not looking good.
I had no idea who that guy was, and then I recently watched like some clips of freaking Sidemen.
Oh, the inside, yeah.
And yeah, this guy with his breath and his Fanta lights.
It's from Gurnell, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm going out from ends.
Yeah, it's from
All right.
So I said, I remember like Anthony told us about it, like it's age ago, like he knows him and all this, or they knew each other.
Yeah.
And he's
And then obviously a bunch of serious actors as well. I don't know, but we just listed off all the
Yeah. I know the people I would know. So
Yeah.
that's fine.
But yeah, a bunch of serious actors as well, and it's really really good. It's really really good. You done?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll start there. I watched Supercell as well. I watched it in 2 days.
I think I was the same. I think I watched, started it on like Saturday and finished it Sunday, or started it on Monday, finished it on Tuesday or something like that.
I think I did Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
3 and 3.
Bless you.
Gangster.
It's only 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sick.
It's worth a binge for sure.
Yeah.
And
it's not-
you have 6-cell trait, innit?
I do.
Yeah, watch it.
It's about that, yeah.
Yeah, you might start flying soon. I also finished The Traitor season 1. That was a lot of fun. Reality show, pretty fun. Finished Ninja Kamui, and if you guys were what?
No, go. I want to hear what you say.
If you guys,
Locked in.
He probably like the way he looked at me was like.
I'm trying to decide whether I watch it or not. So
I was gonna say, if you were put off by the fact that it turns into a mech,
Mm.
don't be.
okay, cool.
Okay.
I mean, the fact that it turns into a mech was a selling point for me.
Oh,
Now that
was
you said
it?
it like that? Yeah. I'm fully gonna watch it.
Yeah, but yeah, no.
That was definitely the I'm not watching it point, because I watched the first 2 or the first one. I was like, Mecca, done with it.
Nah, I think it gets like halfway before it even gets there.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 6 episodes of no mech stuff.
Yeah.
And it's sick up until that point. And then I will say afterwards, after the mech stuff kind of comes into it, I'm not as keen, but it's not bad, and it's not actually that much. Like they could have went crazy with it, and they didn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's still action outside of
Mech fights.
the mech aspects
Okay.
as well. So yeah, I would say, I think both of you would like it. It's
Yeah.
very it's one of them shows. I was almost waiting for the moment where it goes off the rails. You know them anime that's just like very action orientated, and then like you're like, and it starts off with like quite a simple story, and then all of a sudden like the son is actually a demon.
Oh, you
who-
like fight God of high school.
Yeah,
whatever it was.
literally that
okay,
kind of I was literally waiting for that to happen. Where I was like, this is such a simple story of just revenge. And I'm like, some bullshit is gonna happen, and like Goku's gonna come, and it's literally gonna be like some end the world like kind of nonsense. And it just doesn't go there. It sticks pretty solidly to the narrative that it sets up.
Yeah,
makes sense the whole way through. Good action. Like for me, very solid 7-8 show. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll definitely go back to it then.
Other than that, I think that might be it. Yeah, still watching the game. Still on season 3 of the game. It's like watching that very, very slowly, but that's a good show as well.
Have you started the mole yet? Season 2?
No, I saw that and I was like, oh, need to get into that.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
I wonder if it'll be as good as I don't know. I feel like shows like that sometimes have diminishing returns.
Yeah.
Like the second time around is not as fun. Like
I feel like they always reality shows, especially, they always get like the people in it who come back and they're then just trying to here for the fame. They're here because they can get something from it rather than just here for the show and the vibes. So it might have that.
And then after watching it as well, people come with like strategies that they've seen.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's usually so it's usually a lot more fun like the first time around.
What's in it? The Circle is still pretty consistent.
I haven't watched The Circle in ages.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the one where they had there was some gimmick that was in the first episode and I was like, no. There was some like British girl from
they have the Spice. Oh, the one from X on the Beach or not? Yeah, something like that. She came into
there was
Too Hot to Handle. She came into it. Something. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I feel like there was some gimmick as well. So she was there, and I feel like there was some gimmick entry as well.
I know they had the Spice Girls in one of them, but I can't remember if that was that one or the one after.
No, I don't think it was that. That's not what I'm thinking of. I mean, because sometimes they have like I remember there was one where they had two sisters that were together. There was one that had like a dude and his. It was a guy, wasn't it, and his mum.
Oh yeah, the guy and his mum. Yeah.
And like stuff like that is fine, but I feel like it was some kind of like it was something ridiculous. I don't know, because I know they've done one with AI.
Yeah, that was the most recent one.
Yeah, I don't think it was that, but I think there was something along that line of being gimmicky, and I was like, I'm not a fan. And plus, the Too Hot to Handle girl was annoying me, so I stopped.
Yeah,
but I do feel like I feel like that concept's quite good because it's just like there's not much you can do to kind of play it. Like it's just you either go in there and you lie through your teeth, or you go in there and you be truthful.
Which I feel like that's the name of the game anyway from the start.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just there's two options there.
Yeah.
Whereas the mole, I feel like people are like, oh, I'm just gonna make people think I'm the mole.
Yeah.
Like, because I think you wanna get votes, isn't it?
No, you don't want to get voted. I swear. Because if you get voted as the mole, then you leave.
I don't think was that how it worked.
Yeah, I feel like it was a case of because you vote the person and then they turn their phone over and then they get the colour in their phone and then that person leaves when they get voted out.
But I swear there was like a catch, which is why people started trying to act like the mole towards the end. Like towards the end, loads of people were acting moley.
I feel like
they were like, I need to put some suspicion on me. Like
I can't remember now.
So that's the only reason why I was saying I feel like you wanted to get some votes.
Yeah.
I feel like it was if you got like no votes as the mole, you were like off.
No, I'm sure it was a case of you have to not get voted as the mole, and then the person with the most votes gets eliminated. And then obviously towards the
I don't think the rules changed, but I'm googling it. Hold on, sorry.
Okay. Mine spoilers.
Sorry?
I said mine spoilers for the new season.
Oh, shame, yeah. No, this is what it was. You answered questions about the mole, and the person who got the
most
least,
right or least right.
The least right was gone.
That was it, yeah.
So that's why you wanted to make people, when you weren't the mole, you wanted people to be suspicious of you so that they would answer questions as if the mole is you.
Yeah.
And then they would go home because they're answering about you and you're not actually the mole.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Because I knew it wasn't straight who's the mole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, oh, what's the mole's birthday? And you'd be like, well, Bez's birthday is February 10th.
Yeah.
And Cam's birthday is December 16th. I'm going to put down December 16th because I think it's Cam. And it's like, the mole is actually Bez. So I would go home. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I'll give the second season a try, but I do think it's one of them ones where it's like, maybe the second season is a bit. Everyone's just gonna be super try hard.
Yeah.
like
It's not gonna hit the same.
yeah. But yeah, I think that's literally me. So yeah, anyone got anything that they're looking forward to coming up? I'm gonna watch A Quiet Place. I'm looking forward to that for sure.
I need to watch that as well, but I want to watch the first two as well. So I need to watch them at some point.
Have you not seen them?
I've seen the first one or the second one at some point. Oh, ages ago though. So I need to rewatch them to remember. Although the new one is a prequel, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never seen any of them either, and I probably won't. But the new one, I was intrigued.
So I mean,
it's an intriguing concept, regardless.
I would watch all of them.
I
Good.
could.
It was good. Good horror.
Yeah, I don't mess with horror and thrillers and whatnot.
It's not that bad, but it's good horror. Like it's not one of them ones that will leave you shaken.
Yeah, my issue is less about.
It's not very jump scary either. So
It's less about jump scares and more
Yeah.
about just the anticipation aspect
Right.
of things.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm sure, is just a lot of that.
Okay, and that's what I was gonna say. I was like, it's not very jump scary, and it's not very like existential. Where you get like, so for example,
Yeah, it's not like gonna leave images in your mind where you're like thinking about it. And, like,
yeah. It's not like gonna make you like be like, oh my god, this is gonna happen to me in real life. Like I remember watching Paranormal Activity in the cinema and then going home and then like it was to parents' house and it was late. Watched the movie late at night. Got home. House dark as hell, and obviously I'm moving around quietly because everyone's sleeping or whatever. I'm just being like, yo, I am bugging out right now. Like no, like I don't like just any slight sound. I'm like, nah, the demon's coming through. But yeah, it's not one of them ones. But it is one of them ones where it's just tense. You're just watching, like, you know, them ones you got the popcorn and you can't even like,
you can't even pick it up. You don't want to make a noise.
Yeah, especially because I remember I watched the first one in the cinema. Didn't eat any of my popcorn because it's a quiet place.
Yeah.
So a lot of the movie was just quiet.
So quiet. You just
And
feel loud.
And yeah, I just felt bad, like for other people, just like they're locked in and all they can hear. It's like, yeah.
I'm meant to be watching a movie called Kinds of Kindness on Sunday. It's made by, I don't know if you don't remember, but I watched a movie called Pure Things like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And it's made by the same director, has like a bunch of the same actors like Emma Stone and Willem Dafoe.
Oh yeah. I saw the trailer for it actually.
Yeah.
It looks quite
movie,
good.
So I'm assuming this movie's going to be good as well.
Yeah.
Similar vibes.
Yeah, the trailer looked good from what I saw of it.
I haven't even watched it. I'm going in fully blind.
Okay.
I just know who's in it, and I don't know what the premise is.
It's got the guy. It's got Kirsten Dunst's husband, the ginger guy, in it as well, isn't it?
I don't know who that is.
Have you seen Like Mike?
No,
Breaking Bad?
not enough. No. let me search him.
I can't remember his name.
Who are we talking about? Sorry.
Do you know Kirsten Dunst?
Yeah.
Her husband, the ginger guy.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you know? Have you seen Like Mike?
A long time ago.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Who?
You know the guy the ginger guy who's like teams with the
This guy.
Yeah.
Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah. He was. Yeah. Obviously, I saw the trailer for it. It looked interesting.
He's in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he's the one who kills the kid on the bike.
In Breaking Bad.
Yeah, the motorbike, the dirt bike.
Oh right. Yeah,
in like season 3 to 5,
yeah,
so he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch that, and then obviously, yeah, I'll watch Thingy on. Try and watch Blue Lock as well at some point.
Yeah, I might wait till that's available.
Anime movies take ages to get home. Since when they're actually in the cinema, then coming available and like, online, they take so long. I'm still waiting for the Slam Dunk one.
I was gonna watch it, but then you said it's basically a recap, so I was like,
What, the Slam Dunk movie?
no, Blue Lock.
Oh, Blue Lock. Oh, okay.
So I was like, because it's one of them ones where you have to find time, and they don't last in the cinema that long enough.
Nah.
Like with A Quiet Place, I'm gonna watch it, but I know I've got at least a month.
Yeah.
Whereas I got like maybe 3 days left.
Yeah, like a week it's literally a week, and this times are so awkward. Like it was on at like 5:10.
That's what I'm saying. There's barely any showings.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It might not be viable. So I might just wait.
I'm looking forward to Deadpool Wolverine. That's this month.
I'm hearing
Bro, I've
I'm hearing
completely
people
forgot
are saying it's It's weird.
People are haters though. I thought.
Oh, true.
I've seen
for
a
sure.
lot of people saying that. Oh, like because obviously there's been clips and people were saying, oh, the CGI looks weird and like this because they haven't even used CGI in a lot of things. They've used actual sets. And people were saying this is ugly. Why do they use actual set for it? And like a lot of people were saying, oh, I'm here for it. Use actual sets. Why do you CGI for it?
CGI.
And then there's clips where he's like, you got to see the Deadpool like pulling out his knives, and they're like, oh, he's used CGI to put out his knives, and it's just because they're like, that's what people in the comments say. No, this is rehearsal. He's not pulling out actual knives, and this isn't the final cut. It's just like clips for it. So I think I've seen a lot of people, hating on it, but I've seen a lot of people saying it's just because it's pre-shots and early shots.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I've fully not seen anything about that movie. I've purposefully avoided everything.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to be surprised by a lot of things.
I wish I was getting as blind as that. I've seen so many things on Twitter about it. And I'm just like, I don't want to see anything, but I'm just seeing things.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff, and I've seen people being like, the people were hype, and then I've seen the hype slowly fade away and turn into we feel like this is about to be meh. But hope to be proven wrong for sure. Well, I don't even believe that. I hope they're proven wrong.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Speaking of Dragon Ball, Sparking
Speaking
Zero.
of Dragon Ball,
Sparking Zero.
where were we talking about
Speaking of
Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball.
you lot, why are you lot acting dense?
Because the listeners, bro, like we get why you're saying speaking of Dragon Ball, but you just come.
Dragon Ball is on the TV right now. So speaking of Dragon Ball,
Yes,
Sparking Zero is coming soon.
When's that? Next
It's the end
month?
of the year.
End of the year.
Is it not
I
October?
thought it was like October or September.
October's the end of the year, no?
I mean, I guess.
So I
Third,
thought,
this
I
is fourth
thought,
quarter.
From a certain point of view.
It's fourth quarter, man.
I thought it was like next month, but yeah.
Yeah, I've seen they're releasing a bunch of like character trailers. I saw a bunch of characters I've never seen before in my life.
Lovely. That's exactly how I want my Dragon Ball.
Spopovich and all them
That's
lot.
exactly how
Yeah, Spopovich. I
Spopovich.
know Spopovich, but there's people I haven't even seen. I've never seen in the anime. I don't know if they're in.
It's
Super
probably
or
from
what.
movies and stuff as well.
Like
Yeah.
a bunch of like just
Janemba.
like Janemba type, like Janemba big form, yellow form type characters. Like I'm like, I've never seen you before. Who are you?
I've seen they've got like story creators in it as well, which seems pretty cool. So
You can like set up your own fights.
yeah, and set up your own story.
But they also said there's no local multiplayer.
Yeah,
versus.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
mad.
I'm so mad. I'm so angry when I saw that because I'm like, why not? Why not?
That's
Like, you-
so these new games are so stupid. Man. They need
Stupid.
to fix up.
They're like, oh yeah, no, this is not the how people play games. The people don't play games locally anymore because you don't put local in the game,
yeah,
bro.
make good games locally still, and people will play it locally for sure.
Yeah, because we fully would.
Everyone's got two controllers.
We trust me, we fully would have a tournament up in here if they had local, but no, they don't.
That's so mad. I didn't even know that. I thought it was just a given. Like, how can you have a fighter game and not have it?
It feels like it should be a given.
Yeah.
But it's because people are so pampered these days. They don't know. They're like, oh, how am I going to play with a split screen? I need the whole screen to see everything.
Yeah.
Everyone's so like, I think honestly, I think everyone's just so into like, especially like obviously the younger generation and stuff, are so into like, oh, I need to play the meta like so perfectly, whatever. So I need the whole screen to be able to see.
Yeah.
Like and I got to count the frame rates and all of this stuff when the split screen. It's too much other stuff going on. Like so, yeah.
That's so jarring.
Yeah. New characters meant to be coming to Tekken as well. I'm waiting for that. Excited. I might.
New characters that have they announced to you or just
Yeah. Lydia she was in Tekken 7 as well.
Okay, yeah.
I'm considering going to a tournament next month,
Jeez.
like in Birmingham as well. So I might.
Jeez. Man's traveling.
Because I'm like, once the new character comes out, because I want to play her like as my new main. So once she comes out, I'm about to bang out, like put some time in, learn the character, see how I feel, like take it to the ranked ladder,
Yeah.
see what happens, and then if I feel like I might want to play against some people in real life, I might mess around and buy a ticket.
Crazy.
How do you enter? Is it just buy a
just
ticket? and
Just
go?
buy a ticket, yeah. Like there's literally no requirements. You just buy a ticket, so you could
Okay.
be completely garbage, never touched the game before in your
You
life.
just play a bunch of noobs
Yeah.
and just win it easy.
Button bash.
Yeah.
Eddie button bashing. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, Bez and I, we're going Big Smoke tomorrow. For some reason, Cam's not coming. Even though I feel like you should.
Not a festival goer, you know?
You came to the other festival.
First and last.
First and last year, that's crazy. Like, come see Skepta, man. These MCs, they tried to disrespect my empire.
Though, is he?
So I hit the roads.
To check a skeng supplier.
Give me a skeng that can
Start a fire.
I want a skeng that's long.
Like on a Nokia charger wire.
See, come sing along.
He's not going to perform that.
Come, let me go, let me start off, boy. Better know that's the team, man.
Pov.
Us, man, have fun over here.
You, man, are still working your ass off.
The Tom said I get to my destination in 4 hours.
I said, Tom, look at the car. Calculate that again then. Take half off.
See, come.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I'm going. What's going on, Cam? Why are you not going?
Because it's a 14-year-old tune, bro. Which he will never perform.
Yeah, he's gonna do. Go on then. Draw for the shetty. Make it
Go even further back.
Oh man. But yeah, Big Smoke Festival should be fun tomorrow anyway, even though Cam's not coming for some reason. But yeah, shout out Alfie. Alfie's rolling. So yeah, we'll give you like the update in episode 99 of what's happened at Big Smoke Festival. Last festival for the year, I think, for me.
It's not even summer yet.
Not even summer yet.
Technically, like the way you look outside.
I mean, because yeah, based on the weather, but yeah. You going
I'm
to
not
another
going to
one?
anymore.
That's what I was to say.
I'm going to a foodie festival at the end of August, but that's not a proper festival.
Yeah.
It's just food.
Might go Ghana in the park apparently, but that's
Ghana in the park. What's that? No.
it's festival for
Which park?
it's like in Enfield or like somewhere north.
Oh, okay.
And there's like they got some
Get the Afrobeats going.
that's literally
You hear sawa.
literally it's like face paint. It's like a proper like family like festival.
Yeah, okay.
Like face painting and like
Oh, right.
bouncy castle for the kids, and there's like some music performers like performing and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And dancers like doing dance and stuff. It's like a very wholesome
Chill.
kind of It's not
Get some ice cream and
yeah, literally, it's not wireless.
that's this weekend or something as well, isn't it? Or like
Next
next weekend.
Next weekend, yeah.
Bro, Dragon Ball characters flying with two arms out in front of them is funny to see.
Have to do the Superman, isn't it? That's Superman.
They never do the Superman, man. They just fly.
These early days, this is when they were still Superman. So they're just about flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goku couldn't even fly here. They're calling Nimbus.
Yeah, but anyway, we're just waffling now. So yeah, episode 98. It's been fun, man. We're getting there at almost 100 episodes. But yeah, hit us up. Let us know what you think about the election results in the UK. Keir Starmer's in power now. He's the new Prime Minister. He's been forming his government all day.
Bless you.
Oh, wow. Sorry.
Jeez.
Thank you. Yeah, Keir Starmer's been forming his government all day. So Labour Party are in charge. Let us know what you think about that. Let us know your updated Euros predictions as well. Let's get those going. So hit us up on the Twitter at 5 Letters Podcast. Hit us up on Instagram at 5 Letters Podcast. YouTube at 5 Letters Podcast. We're everywhere other than Threads and Facebook. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We are out of here. Cam wanted us to play some drum and bass to end off, so we're going to play this new one from DWE, Scorpio MC and Watch the Ride. Track entitled Raw. And yeah, we're out of here. Peace.
What we telling them? War, no amateur. Man, I'm making it rain. Man, I'm making it pour. What am I doing up trip? What am I doing up tour? If man see the off, Steph Curry when I shoot and I score. Got me running man down in my Christian Dior. Used to be friends, but not anymore. Ducking on the table, got my ducking on the floor.
Are you ready for the war?
We killing with that baseline murder. Baseline murder, bass should never heard of. Keep them rocking with that baseline murder. Ready ready for war, that's if you wanna take it far.
The 5 Letters Podcast.